OKC Thunder, a team that everybody and their mama, they put their dreams, their hopes, their prayers into, and they carrying the NBA, and they running up and down the court. Everybody know each other, and it's just one big party in Oklahoma City. But are they the best team in the NBA right now?
What? Excuse me?
Is Oklahoma City Thunder the best team in the NBA?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
And the answer is no, there isn't. They're not.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The OKC Thunder not even close.
Have you lost your rabbit-ass minds?
The thing about OKC, let me tell you the teams that are better than them right now, that would smack them around if they were to play.
I really don't give a fuck.
One, the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons is a team that would give them fits. Now, you might say, well, why would that team give them problems?
Why?
Because Oklahoma City Thunder like to be in transition. They're not that good in half court, but they're really good in transition. You keep them out of transition and you make the lanes tight where they can't get, the foul calls. You take that out of the game and you got them under control.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's just hard to keep them out of transition because they have so many shooters on the team. So you got to be always up on them. So they get a lot of free throw attempts due to those facts.
This is blasphemy!
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Omar! Yeah. Omar coming, yo. Omar coming, yo. Did you hear that? Omar coming. Come on. Get out of here. Omar coming. Put that shit down. Say Omar coming, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to Friday Night Exposure. It's your boy, Ajani the Exposer. Bringing all the noise, best show on YouTube. The Zesty's light frontin', but y'all know what to do. Just hit that like button. Check out GJK membership, by the way. And check in every Friday, I got a lot to say. Too many lies needing to be exposed. Too many guys needed to be disposed. Stacking up the foes, I know how I treat them. Friday night after Friday night, just another master teaching. Providing stats, accolades, and achievements. Real information that be having Zesty Jeffries tweaking. If they decide they wanna bug out, no worries. That's why we had a 94 dugout. That's what you get, coming up with nonsense. Zesty Jeffrey logic, it's safe in the comments. Friday night, just tap in. The best show live is happening. We start at 9 o'clock, so be cool. It's Friday, you don't have a job and you don't have shit to do.
And I'm challenging it. It is the challenge. I want this 20v1.
Shout out to GJK members and FIOF. You know what that means? Fuck your feelings for those who can't read. The most dangerous collaboration on the net. Ain't no exaggeration on LeBron is no longer a flex. Shutting down all Zesty Jeffries, they fear the exposer. We go live every Friday, none of them show up. So run and tell them all, GJK is live. And we'll show you unexposed Zesty Jeffrey every time. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe and become a GJK member when Zesty Jeffrey Cemetery resides. Friday night, just tap in. The best show live is happening. We start at 9 o'clock, so be cool. It's Friday, you don't have a job and you don't have shit to do.
Sorry, bro. Who the hell is this? I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom. Welcome. I am Ajani the Exposer, and y'all have now been exposed by the Exposer. I appreciate it. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the GOAT James Kingdom platform where we go live every Friday night with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. You know who I am, Ajani the Exposer, the Zesty Jeffrey Nightmare. I'm out here just finding Zesty Jeffrey's just giving me shows to talk about tonight. How did I come up with this show and topic today, ladies and gentlemen? Before we get to that, though, I want y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because your boy's a little bit ill today, and I'm still going to show up like Jordan did with the flu game. I'm not feeling too well, so I want y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because I do this every Friday night for y'all so that we can talk basketball, right? There's a lot of basketball games going on tonight. The NBA Cup continues tomorrow in Vegas. We got 2 big games going on tomorrow, including the OKC Thunder, who is on a historic run as a team, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we're going to have a great show tonight, because we're going to discuss how the OKC Thunder got the Zesty Jeffrey scared. They are really nervous about what's about to happen here. But let me give some shout out to some GJK members in the building, because I know there's a few of y'all here. Shout out to my boy Twain Gant. Peace and blessings, brother. It's always nice to see you in the building. What's good, New World? What's popping? What's good? What's good? Uh-oh. The alcohol poisoning game, that could be true. That could be true. What's good to Juan Boy? Peace and blessings to you. The TikTok bully is in the building. We got my boy Tay in the building. Peace and blessings, brother. Oh, yeah, another Zesty. Yes, kerosene for life is always saying something ridiculous. Shout out to my boy Chris. All right, y'all. Yeah, man. Again, shout out to all of my GJK members and supporters. Obviously, we know Najee, the chosen one, is in the building. Again, shout out to everybody who's watching and supporting us as well on FYF Sports Debate. Shout out to Lamont and all you guys there. But again, I come tonight to give you guys a piece of what basketball should be about, which is actually praise. We should be praising these teams, right? We should be praising. No sound. Oh, my bad. I had to put the volume down so I can clean my nose. I apologize. I'm back. So again, we're here to talk about the OKC Thunder and why the OKC Thunder, right? It's 24-1, not 25-1. They're 24-1. So the last 25 games, they've only lost 1 ball game. The only other team to do that in this century was the Warriors in 2016, not the 96 Bulls. They didn't do this, right? And I don't even think the New York Knicks team did it as well. Back in the 70s. So they're starting off on a hot run, 24-1. And this is why I find it weird, is because the Zesty Jeffreys don't know how to take this. That's why you had Mr. Kerosene coming out, jumping up, talking about how his Detroit Pistons could beat them. Bruh, even if he thinks that, it doesn't matter. There's no way he's not going to say this isn't the best team in the NBA today as we stand. This team has won over 90 games in the past 2 seasons. They won 68 games last year. And they're on pace right now to win well over 73 games and beat the Warriors record. They're playing phenomenal basketball. And all of this is because, again, also remember, the other day they played and they were winning by over 40 in the third quarter. They won by 50. 49 points is damn near 50. We might as well round it up. They won by 50. Now all the Zesties are worried because this is a great team. They have defense. They have offense. They have everything you want to talk about when we're talking about playing the game of basketball. They're incredible at the game of basketball. They have everything you need. I saw a post recently where they were asking, it was on NBA as well. They were asking the Thunder who's the best defender on the team. And in reality, Who is the best defender? We don't know. It depends on what you need. They have a rim protector. They have 2 on-ball defenders. They have great guys who can play the passing lane and be disruptive. They got playmakers on the defensive side in Caruso and Case and Wallace and SGA. And then they have Jalen Williams who can play multiple positions as a defender. They got Lou Dort. I mean, they got a whole team full of studs across the board. Defensively and offensively. They're one of the greatest teams, if not the greatest team ever. Peace, Philip. Go check out the debate. Philip, go check it out. Again, Herm and I had a debate. Philip, go check out the debate. Herm and I had a debate yesterday on his channel. Per my request, I wanted to make sure that it was on his channel, and he set it up yesterday, and we did it live on Hollywood Herm's channel. So go check it out. It was about Michael Jordan's mid-range. He closed the what's it called? He closed the the voting. Within 20, he didn't even let 24 hours go, and he closed the voting. So hard for you to accept a L, Herm. You saw me coming up, creeping up. He cut the votes right when it was 51-49. So now no one can vote no more. You're supposed to let the votes go, so you're supposed to let people watch it. You're still having people watch the damn debate. You got almost 500 views in less than 24 hours. So why you ain't letting people vote? Cutting it off. Shout out to Mom Wright in the building. Peace and blessings. See, exactly. You ain't even vote. Exactly. He's supposed to let the votes go. Why did he stop the vote? Why did he quit the poll? Why he cut the poll? But that's fine. I'm not interested in votes. I'm interested in dropping facts. That's what I do. That's why y'all afraid to debate me. But we're not here to talk about that debate. Even if you want to see it again, go check out Herm and I's debate on the Hollywood Herm channel on YouTube, exclusively only on Hollywood's channel. Michael Jordan's mid-range game, Ajani the Exposer versus Hollywood Herm. A straight up debate. It's like a 25-minute debate, and as far as just the debate, the video's about 40 minutes long. So go check it out, man. Go support Hollywood Herm. Like and subscribe to everything that he does over there as well. Your debate poll, it wasn't on your channel. Your channel don't count. Nigga, get the hell out of here. It's supposed to be on Herm's channel. Herm was supposed to leave the polls open, bruh. At least for 24 hours. He was supposed to end it by the end of the tonight. Because we did it at 10 o'clock last night. So he had to at least let it go 24 hours. Come on now, Herm. That wasn't even right. Shout out to Mahari. Mahari out here. Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyson, another GJK member in the building. Peace and blessings, man. Y'all love to talk about me, but y'all don't want to talk about OKC and how these Zesty Jeffries are nervous. Because remember, what SGA is doing, Kobe ain't never did. Kobe ain't never did what SGA's doing. Off the top, let's just get that off the top. Kobe is not done what SGA is doing. So off the top, SGA is doing something that Kobe never did. And he's out here doing stuff that only Michael did as far as a guard goes. And he's out here surpassing what Michael did because he's out here winning. He's out here winning. It's not just about his stats, because we know he's been balling for the last 4 years straight, but he's been balling. And the team has been winning off of his play. The fact that this dude said that the reason OKC is so good because of transition, and they don't have a half-court offense, that if you put them in a half-court situation, you can slow them down. When they have SGA, like this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why we can't let you Zesty Jeffries dominate the basketball discourse world, because you guys will come out here and say the most reckless things, and because you just a Jordan guy and no one wants to embarrass you like Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, you guys are protecting all these idiots who say a bunch of wild stuff. And it's embarrassing that these are the type of people that y'all be telling us know basketball because they got Michael Jordan as the GOAT, but when it's time for them to talk basketball, they can't do it. I saw a video today that perplexed me. A guy asked Allen Iverson, can he teach him his crossover? Allen Iverson said, go to YouTube and look up Allen Iverson crossover. That's how you learn it. So Allen Iverson himself can't even explain to us how his crossover worked and how he used it and when he used it and what he was trying to do. Like, he didn't even have to physically do it. He just had to show what he was trying to do when he was doing it. because they can't talk basketball. Zesty Jeffries cannot talk basketball. Anybody who has Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant 1 and 2 on their list cannot talk basketball. That's just the facts. So when you got somebody out here trying to hate on the OKC Thunder, everybody know how great OKC Thunder is. There's no way they're not a great team. We're all sitting back in amazement, but the Zesty Jeffries are scared. They're scared because none of this ties to the GOAT debate. How do you tie in OKC to LeBron James? You can't say that they were dominant, because if you say that, then that means LeBron James played in a very dominant era. Imagine, he played with the OKC Thunder. He played with the Golden State Warriors. He played with the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron James has played with all kinds of dynasties that won way much more championships than the teams that Jordan faced in his era. So they can't even give them praise for that. So they got to diminish this team to still make everybody think this era is weak. And even if they praise SGA and them, it's just to say how this era is weak, because look at this team with a bunch of young dudes taking over the league. But y'all don't understand. OKC's not a dynasty yet. I didn't say that. I'm just saying if OKC runs off what we all think they can run off, which is obviously no one thinks that as of right now, in December 12th of 2025, sir, no one thinks OKC Thunder can be beat in a 7-game series. There's not a team that you can point to and say, yo, they can beat the OKC Thunder right now. They're the defending champs, and if they win 70-something games and go back-to-back championships, that's a dynasty, sir. They've been a good team now for 3-4 years. And they won back-to-back championships. You know how hard it is to win back-to-back championships, especially in this era? Like, you guys don't want to give them their credit. But all of this is predicated on the GOAT debate. I keep telling y'all there's no basketball discussion that's not predicated around the GOAT debate. And at the end of the day, the hating is going to start coming because they're scared of what the Thunder could do. The Thunder could start breaking records, right? Because even if we look at what the Chicago Bulls was doing in 1996, which was the team that went 23-2 to start off the season, the Chicago Bulls did have the #1 offense in basketball, and they had the #3 defense in basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by points per game. If you guys want to go by offensive rating, they had the #1 offensive rated team and the #1 defensive rated team. That's why people say this is the greatest team that ever played. They were just far better than any other team in their era, right? So you have that to take place. Then you have the Golden State Warriors, right? Who in 2016 started out 24-0 and lost their 25th game. They had the #1 offense in basketball, but they had the 19th defense in basketball. They were the #1 rated offense, and they were the #5 rated defense in basketball. They were actually second in net rating. And this was the unanimous MVP season. Again, both of these teams had MVPs. Jordan was the MVP in 96. Stephen Curry was the MVP in 2016. And it's funny that we're doing this because now we're talking about 2026, and we're talking about OKC Thunder, who has the defending champs, reigning league MVP. They have the #2 offense in basketball right now and the #1 defense in basketball, and they're the #1 rated defense, and they're the #4 rated offense in basketball. And they have the highest net rating of all time with 17.2. I don't think no team has ever had a higher rating than that. Even the Chicago Bulls net rating wasn't that high. Chicago Bulls was at 13.4, one of the highest in NBA history. So the OKC Thunder team is well beyond great. They're definitely the best team in basketball. They got 2 all-defensive players on their roster, including more. They really actually have more than 2 all-defensive players on their roster. They have 2 all-NBA players on their roster. They have 2 all-stars on their roster. And this year, they might have 3 all-defensive players. They might be the first team to have 2 all-NBA players and 3 all-defensive players since the Detroit Pistons of 2006. Something about that 6th year gives us a historic team. So for anybody to sit here and say that the OKC Thunder are not a team to be worried about, or that they're not the best team in the NBA right now, it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's a crazy scenario to have people thinking like that. It really is. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, your boy's feeling it today. Got a good case of the chills, baby. OKC is a great team, but your Zesty Jeffrey coalition don't like it. They scared because SGA is doing stuff that even Michael Jordan's never done. If he does what he's doing this year and continues to do it, he's going to be better than Mike and doing things that Mike's never done. Oh, they've been a good team for the last 3 years. What are you talking about? If you count 2024, 2025, and 2026. And they weren't bad in 2023 as well. What was the OKC Thunder record in 2023? Let's take a look at it. Again, they had the best record in the league last year. They won 57 games in 2024. And okay, they were 40 and 42 in 2023. So the last 3 years. So between 2024, 2025, and 2026, they've been a really good team. Right? So, and they're elite. Like I said, they go back to back and win championships, ladies and gentlemen. But again, there's still a lot of basketball to be played. Can they be beat? Of course, anybody can be beat, but we don't know who's going to be able to do that. But as of right now, we can't just say, oh, well, this is all you have to do. Like Carcino for Life was trying to say, oh, this is all you have to do. Just do this, and all of a sudden, you're going to be able to just slow down the OKC Thunder. As if there's not a bunch of coaches and scouters running around here trying to figure out how to slow down and stop the OKC Thunder. And we still got a lot of basketball left. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's only December. And this is why the in-season tournament is so crazy, because all this is stirred up because of what they're doing. If they win the in-season tournament, that validates the championship there, right? Especially if they celebrate it, right, as champions, right, which I think they will, right? And then they go on to win the championship as well. They're going to have an unprecedented run. And again, if they win 75 games in convincing fashion, majority of their games in double digits, benching their starters in the fourth quarter. Even in today's NBA, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. SGA missing fourth quarters. All kind of fourth quarters. You say that, Adrian Knight, but you always be wrong. Because then you have your fan base running around here saying silly shit like this.
The OKC Thunder. A team that everybody and their mama, they put their dreams, their hopes, their prayers into, and they carrying the NBA, and they running up and down the court. Everybody know each other, and it's just one big party in Oklahoma City. But are they the best team in the NBA right now?
What?
Come on, man. To ask that silly question, what do you mean are they not the best team? Of course they're the best team in the NBA right now. Without a doubt. There's no question. Like, why would you say that? Because everybody's talking about them in a way that Zesty Jeffries can't like, because Zesty Jeffries can't appreciate greatness. They can't. It's threatening, because to them there's only one thing that can be praised in such a manner. And that's Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Anybody else cannot get that kind of praise. You got people who like basketball that are appreciating everything that they see in the OKC Thunder. They're a real team. And no disrespect to the Detroit Pistons, they're balling this year as well. I like what I see in Detroit. Even though I don't like them. Detroit Pistons always giving my team troubles. But when we're looking at the basketball scope as basketball fans, beyond our fandom, there's no way you're going to look at OKC Thunder and not think, damn, this is the best team, and definitely the best team in today's NBA, if not the best team ever. Like, ever. They could run 10 deep, ladies and gentlemen. They're deeper than the Chicago Bulls and the Warriors. They got a deeper roster. Y'all be making fun of Randy Brown and Jed Bushler and all these dudes, and Dennis Rodman and these guys, and Bill Bill Wennington and Luke Longley. These guys were starters. These guys used to start on the Bulls roster. You guys make fun of these dudes. Ain't no making fun of nobody on OKC. There's not one dude on OKC Thunder you're gonna be making fun of. So they definitely right now on the pace to be better than the 96 Bulls for sure. Now, the difference is the 96 Bull was the first of a three-peat championship. This would be a repeating championship team if they're doing what they're doing, just like the Warriors were coming off of a repeat, right? But again, this whole thing with the Thunder is going to have Zesty Jeffries crazy, because it's going to be hard to praise the OKC Thunder without realizing that they're, for one, SGA is better than Kobe, and two, the Thunder are better than the Chicago Bulls. Remember, the Warriors lost. There's no LeBron. There's no guy that's gonna come give you the greatest finals performance of all time. Who you think right now is gonna give you the greatest finals performance of all time to beat the OKC Thunder? Maybe Joker. But do y'all see them losing in the Western Conference the way they're playing? That meaning they don't even make the NBA Finals. Now that would be something that Zesty Jeffries would love. The OKC Thunder not making none of that. Again, these guys, yeah, get them likes up, man. Appreciate y'all for supporting us here in GOAT James Kingdom, man. Again, it is the Friday night exposure with the Exposer. We are here having some fun. Peace and blessings, Asante. Thank you for joining us. We here again talking how the Thunder are scaring the Zesties now because they're so great that now, remember, they just surpassed the Bulls. Remember, none of this came about when they were 21-1, when they were 20-1 and 19-1, right? As soon as they beat the Chicago Bull record of the 23-2, now it's like, oh, let's find out a way to kind of diminish it. Let's just throw that bug out in the air. That's what they do. Remember, I told you they like to throw stuff in the air and let's see what sticks. And now he's looking like a fool because a lot of his fan base is thinking to himself, this is not the angle, brother. And I didn't even go no further after I heard him say to Detroit and him trying to break the game down. Clearly, he couldn't break the game down. And I don't even know how these dudes be coming across my timeline, man. We don't even follow Kerosene for Life. We don't even follow this dude. We just don't. We just don't. Oh yeah, he better than Kobe. We're not talking career. His career's not over yet, but he's doing stuff Kobe never did. Never did. He's doing stuff Kobe never did. Remember, y'all gotta stop acting like Kobe ain't have Shaq to start off his career. SG out here winning championships at what, 25, 26 years old? As the lead dog, like y'all would say, the number one option, league MVP, scoring champ, best record in the league. I don't know what to say. Oh, because you don't want them to win it. Because what team in the East is going to beat the OKC Thunder? Detroit? Shit, Detroit? Yeah, man, SGA is getting to that point. We already know he's more skilled than Jordan. Without a doubt, SGA is way much more skilled and a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. We're not talking about that. That's why I always tell people there is the discussion of playing the game of basketball, which nobody in the 1900s could compare to players today, and there's the actual careers. That's why your career matters. Your records matter. What you actually achieve matters. That stands the test of time, not the way you played the game. So if we're talking about the way the SGA plays, yeah, he's better than Mike. For sure. Oh, for sure. Without a doubt. He said, don't let them get Giannis. That'd be crazy if they get Giannis, though. That would be wild. But I don't see why the OKC Thunder would do anything to be reckless. Just keep playing this and see what you can do with what you have right now. You have every bit. Again, they have, man, let's just look at their roster right quick. Because, again, y'all just be hating on this team, man. This team is just... They're just the best team I've seen since that Warrior team, to be honest with you, right? So obviously we know they got SGA, right? They got Chet Holmgren, they got what's it called? AJ Mitchell playing, right? AJ Mitchell's their third leading scorer on this team, right? He's coming off the bench. Just look at everybody who's had their main starters, right? So we have SGA, Cason Wallace, Chet Holmgren, Hartenstein, and Lou Dort. These are their main starters. Then you have A.J. Mitchell, Jalen Williams, Aaron Wiggins, Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso. I mean, we're naming 10 players here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going down 10, 11 players that they can go down deep into their roster, guys who play their role, guys who understand their situations, what they can do best. They play as a team. Come on, man. Like, there's nothing else to say. This team is on pace to have the best offense, the best defense, the best net rating of all time. Like, what are we going to talk about? And supposedly, if y'all like the SRS, they have the best SRS. Their SRS is number 1 in the league. Which I find weird because it looks like everybody's SRS is number 1 if you're the best team in the league. I don't know how that works. I don't even know how that's calculated. Another Zesty Jeffrey stat that's created for no reason. Oh, you say that, But we already showed you the numbers. We already showed you that Kobe didn't do what this man did. Y'all gotta stop this, man. This man right now in this NBA season averaging 32 points, 6.5 assists, 4.5 rebounds, scoring 33 points per game, shooting 56% from the field and 45% from three-point land, and shooting 88% from the free throw line. Jordan and Kobe ain't never have no seasons like this, bro. What are y'all talking about? And like I said, if we go back to what he's been doing the last 3-4 years, SGA has been balling. He averaged 33 last year. He averaged 30 the year before that. He averaged 31 the year before that. He's been shooting 50% plus for the last 4 years. Incredible three-point shooting. Shooting above 35% from the three-point land. Not to mention, he's solid at the free throw line. Shooting 88, 89% from the free throw line. What are we talking about here? Averaging 5 rebounds and over 6 assists per game. Like, what are we talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? But SGA is doing stuff Michael Jordan and Kobe never did. And SGA is doing this without shooting the ball like Michael Jordan all over the place. Like, these are all facts. So, yeah. And he's winning league MVPs. Like, what's there to say? But y'all gonna deny all this stuff, and what I'll do is I'll put the link up for anybody who wants to join me and have some fun. But again, the Zesties can't talk hoops, and you can clearly see that when we had Gilbert Arenas on. So yeah, for the last 4 years, including this season, since 2023, SJ's averaging 31.5 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, almost 2 steals, a block per game, shooting 52% from the field, 37% from the three-point land, and 89% from the free throw line. Taking only 20 shots per game, ladies and gentlemen. Playing a total of 68, 75, 76 games in this year so far, 24 out of the 25 games. Yeah, SGA is doing stuff that even Mike has never done. He is balling, ladies and gentlemen. He is balling. Completely balling. But shout out to all y'all who support what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom, man. We going to continue to show up and show out because these SD Jeffries are scared. You know, that now, after that Gilbert Arenas stuff, they're all in our DMs now, sending us extra messages talking about they want to debate, they want to do this, they want to do that. But I'm here every Friday night. And they never want to hit the link, right? And they claim that I don't let them speak. But it's funny how I don't let you speak, but somehow we get to clip you saying the most silliest shit. Right? We clip you saying the most silliest, outrageous nonsense. So how we don't let you speak? The only way I can clip you and show people how silly you sound when you talk is to let you talk. We let you talk. What we're not going to do, though, is let you be disruptive. What we're not going to do is let you cut people off. What we're not going to do is let you bully and dictate the conversation. You're going to stick to the topic at hand and deal with it and take the L's as they come along. You're not going to be running away, moving the goalposts, crying and complaining, cutting people off, being disrespectful. That you cannot be. That's what you guys want to do with GOAT James Kingdom, is be disrespectful. You think because I'm going to come, why would I come to your house to be disrespected? I keep telling y'all that. I'm not going to come hang out on your area for you to disrespect me. And not even let me speak. Because you know if I speak, it's a wrap. And why should we have this when no one can see it? You guys are cowards. People need to see it. People might not be there the day we have the debate. But if it's there available for anybody to see, just like Herm's debate, it's available. And you can go to his channel and watch it. The only thing you can't get is the damn poll, because Herm started to see I was getting more votes than he was. And he cut the poll off before he can get trumped. That's why I don't like the votes. The votes are a silly conversation. That's why we just go straight to debating. Straight to debating. What facts do you have to present in your case? Do you have any facts? You don't have any. Peace and blessings, Juan Boy. What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? I got my boy Juan Boy here. What's good, Juan Boy?
Man, I just figured got back from TikTok doing back and chest on these Jordan fans and all that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ernest and them. I mean, although we had the niggas hemmed up. You know what I mean? Looking like Franklin when he got booked. You know what I mean? We punching on shit. We the bullies now. Me, New World, Ernest, Ma, Olo, we the bullies. And Johnny can fall back and do what he doing. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get real bullyish out here.
I gotta start making y'all little backgrounds so that y'all can have backgrounds when y'all pop up on these lives and y'all can start cooking these Zesty Jeffries for show, man.
But to the topic.
You heard kerosene for life.
This is a basketball team. These niggas ain't suffering from no egos. They know who their main guys is. Everybody. These kids love playing with each other, bro. You can see it on the court. Facts. Everybody eats. They bust ass so much that everybody could come in the game and score 10 points. That's niggas be up by 50. They be up by 40. SGA. Now, they're not playing. The fact that they're not playing so many close games, SGA gets the rest. Their best players get the rest. And this is going to be pivotal because I was thinking I remember what Draymond said because he said something to the point that they was trying to get the record so hard that they wound up gassing themselves out at the end of the year. Do you think that OKC could suffer from the same thing?
Why? How? They're easing, they're cruising. The thing about the Warriors was the Warriors weren't really blowing people out. They were winning games. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't blowing people out. Not like this.
Not like this. Not like this.
Nah, they not. Their net rating was a 10 plus.
And they're doing it.
Their point differential was the same shit. It was a 10 plus. But the OKC Thunder differential is bigger than that. Let me go to them what they're doing this year.
And it's like a different X factor every night outside of SGA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
they're up by 17 points. They're up, they're crazy, son. That's crazy.
And they've been and some of their main guys been out. J-Dub started the season out. Chet's been out. Dort's been out. I think Joe's been out. And other guys are coming in and stepping up and picking up the pieces. Hartenstein was great when Chet was out. And but he's also great playing alongside Chet. And while Chet is on, man, this is oh damn, man. And they got a mixture of great. I mean, Hartenstein, SGA is about a vet now. What's his year 8? I think it's year 8, 9 maybe for him. But he's young still.
They're nasty. They're nasty. They're nasty, man. Bro. Like I said, I don't see how. To be honest with you, I hope the Knicks win tomorrow night so I can see them play the Knicks. I want to see how the Knicks and them play. But man, that's just crazy. That they're a really good team, bro. They're a really good team.
What's up, Ajani? What's up, fellas?
What's good? What's good, David, man? So what you think? What you think of these Zesty Jeffries, and how terrified they are of what OKC is doing right now? Because again, they're on pace to win like 75, 70, like 76 games. They really are.
Typical hater mode. They hate everything that isn't Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Meanwhile, half of them didn't even watch them play.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
It's so great to see this team, like Wombo was saying, no egos. They leave that at the door. They love playing together. And the mission is win. And that's the most important thing to them.
Man, the MVP of the league right now is SGA. You can't nobody tell me. Still SGA.
Yep. Averaging 30 and 3/4. You can't beat that.
I mean, what do you want from the guy? The guy's shooting 56% from the field and 45% from the three-point land, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, come on, guys. Come on, man. And in 3/4, like he said, 3/4.
Yeah.
They just hating, man. But what's good, New World? How many Zesties y'all were bullying today on TikTok?
Hey, it's a good day, man. I've been at work, but I've been seeing what Juan Boy been doing. He been killing it.
Yeah, they don't like watching film, boy. Juan Boy goes straight to putting on the film. They start running in.
They ain't never got film to back up what they try to argue about.
Because they don't watch Jordan games. They got highlights. They'll show you highlights in other people's posts about Michael Jordan. They'll never show you their own post. They're always going to show you somebody else's post. Somebody else's meme. Somebody else's graph. They don't
I've noticed that.
Shit.
I've noticed that they don't, when they be on TikTok, they don't really be coming out with their own content. They always pulling out memes that I've already seen on social media.
Yeah, it's the same shit. They regurgitate the same shit. I told you I told you they've been doing this for a while, and all because of Goat James Kingdom, bro. Trust me. They cowards. They hitting us up all the time now. They hurt now because what Lamont did, bringing Gilbert Arenas to TikTok.
Hey,
That
that
hurt
shit
their
was off
feelings.
the chain, man. I wish I got to ask him a few more questions that night.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a random situation as far as how we ran that live. But yeah, it was definitely a great experience to have him up there and let people speak, you know, because like I said, Lamont, we could have just really shut it down for like anybody who's Lamont's members and stuff like that. So, but we, you know,
Hey, yo, one thing
Lamont
I want
opened
to
it
say
up for
about that,
everybody.
the dude that you was cutting off, I'm glad you did. Because you got to identify him. Because, like, you could tell somebody about to say some dumb shit and you don't want to let them speak. When you let them speak anyway, you be like, yo, I know she'll not let that motherfucker say that dumb shit. The one, what was his name? The one that came up there, he was talking about, now, see, this is the reason why I didn't want to let you up here. Because I knew you was going to say some silliness.
3P got upset at you. 3P got said, man, let your guy know. Well, he's right here. Let Juan
I'm
Boy
right
know
here.
he a straight coward on TikTok.
No,
And isn't
ain't
it TikTok with a K?
This is what I said.
It's not
You can
TikTok.
ask Ernest, you can ask Olo. This is what I said. I said, damn, 3P. I said, 3 point guard won't come up. I said, I don't know. He be saying some bullshit on Go James Kingdom and FYF. I don't want to hear him on there. Why would I bring him up here to talk basketball on my shit? I talk basketball on my shit. You don't talk basketball, you can't come to my shit. Bottom line. Until you can prove you, nigga, you only pop up on Go James Kingdom when we doing shit. When you gonna pop your own shit? I don't need them to do that. I fuck with them. I support them. They talk basketball. And outside of that, we're men. We don't get in our feelings like y'all coward ass niggas. I'm on one today.
Juan Boy's not
Y'all wanted
playing
to
with
bully
y'all,
he
man.
here.
Man, let's let Handy get his take in. We got Herm in the building as well. We're gonna let Herm get his chance, but let's let Handy in. What up, Handy? What do you think of the OKC Thunder and how some of these Jordan fans are nervous now?
No, OKC going crazy. They looking like the best thing smoking. They the chance until they get put off. Like you said, you hit the nail on the head. SGA is going crazy.
Crazy.
Like 56 from the field as a two guard is crazy. Like we can't
56. Not
56
just
from
like
the two guard is wild. That's borderline center numbers. So like
facts.
what you say, man. The facts are the facts, man. The numbers are the numbers. They looking like the next dynasty. And they got about 15 first round picks over the next 5 years.
They
So
got
what
and
you
they
gonna do?
exactly and what makes it crazy is that yeah they gonna have to let go probably some of these guys because they can't pay all of them. They all can't get paid. Chet can't get paid. SGA can't get paid. Jalen Williams, Dort, Hartenstein, Caruso. Those are 7 guys who are really making some really good top dollar. And the fact that you gave SGA the $500 million deal, that alone, you know what I'm saying? Like that changes a lot. So when that starts to kick in, when they have to do that again, they probably gonna let Hartenstein go and Caruso because these are dudes that they just luckily ended up being able to add because they had cap space because they had such a young team that didn't have the max contracts yet. Now these max.
You think they let Caruso go before Dort?
Why would you keep Caruso? He's
Right.
older.
That's
Dort's
a
younger.
fact. But
Yeah,
what I
why
guess
keep?
my question I was gonna ask, right, was
Uh-huh.
do you think because they've been so dominant, but yet they so young and they've been able to kind of play everybody, nobody really has crazy numbers for them to ask that crazy contract. You see what I'm saying? Like you see how like AR is going crazy this year. So he basically turned himself into $100 million player. But like Casey Wallace ain't doing that. Isaiah Joe not doing that. They
No,
already
they're not.
paid Wiggins. So essentially,
That's why
it
they're gonna be able to
sounds
keep those guys. They're gonna be able to
yeah,
keep
that's
those
what I'm
guys who
saying.
are.
That if you really
That's what
don't
I'm
got to
saying.
keep
Yeah.
get rid of a Caruso and the Hartenstein, you can replace a Caruso and the Hartenstein. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They go imagine
Exactly.
they get in the draft and they get AJ coming up. Come on now, come on, bro. They the
That's
next
what I'm
dynasty,
saying.
bro.
If they
They have
get
so much
AJ,
going.
this shit
Uh huh.
rigged.
One boy, bro. They got the Clippers pick. Clippers gonna be top 5, bro. They
Oh
got the
man.
Clippers pick and they gonna be top 5. So just
Yep.
imagine they trade them picks and say, "Let us go get the number 1."
No, that's crazy.
Damn,
Hey,
they
but
got
let
you got
me
the
give.
Boozer kids coming out.
Let me
He
hold
got
on.
some
Let me
talent,
get,
too.
let me give 3P God actually a shout out for that super chat. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that. Again, you always welcome to come up here, but you know you got to be respectful, and you got to know that obviously there's some things that you say here that is gonna make you look dumb. Like we're not gonna look at you and say, "Oh wow, that's profound that you said that about Mike and Kobe." Like we really don't give a fuck. But you're more than welcome to come here and talk hoops. Because you can see tonight's show is about today's NBA. It's not my fault that SGA is just doing stuff that we can say is better than Mike and Kobe. Like, it's not our fault, bro. We're not trying to do this to diminish Mike and Kobe. We're just trying to show you how great SGA is. That's it. Like, damn, bro. Y'all be really in y'all feelings when it comes to this basketball stuff, man.
And real quick, I just want to say
Shit.
this, and I'm gonna hop off, Ajani and the crew. But I think, and I'm a Jordan fan. I just think Jordan fans have to embrace that. Just say, yo, you think Jordan to go because of how you feel, how he made you feel, or maybe impact. But other than that, like you said, once you start talking numbers, the shit get too dicey, bro. Leave it alone, bro.
It
And
start getting crazy. It start
yeah,
getting
it start
crazy,
getting
man. It
crazy.
does.
And
And
I'm
Jordan
saying
has
that
a
as a
elite
person,
career.
yeah, and I'm saying that as a person who's a Jordan fan that became a LeBron fan. And I'm like, cause me and LeBron the same age. So I remember him when I was coming up in high school. So I'm like, no, he really is the one. I might have to give it up. But if you ask me and I say Jordan, I'm gonna just say yo, cause of how I feel, bro. That's it. And leave
But
it
it,
at that.
and that's perfectly fine. And I think Gilbert Arenas touched on this too about the idea of we don't like to praise younger players. If you do stuff too quick, too fast, people don't want to give you the deserving credit you deserve. Like they want to kind of hold off, and which is funny because that's like saying, well, you don't have enough longevity to be praised. It's like they're basically saying you got to do this long, and you know what I mean. Like that's crazy, but we're in the thick of it. We should just be able to praise it. Like we're in the
Or,
middle of this
or,
team being as
or,
great as they are.
or your GOAT case can be tarnished because you lose in the finals at a young age.
He did say that too, because he said guys like Luca, Tatum, they
Yeah,
automatically got
yeah,
knocked
you know
because
what
they
I'm
made the
saying?
finals so early in their careers and they lost. Now it's like, well, okay, now you can never,
Now
yeah.
you're disqualified.
But in reality, they know that OKC's again. OKC's the 90% favorites. They had a poll on Prime, who was the favorites to win the cup, and it was overwhelmingly OKC. Nobody again.
And they
If you're a
playing
real
like
basketball fan, yeah, if you're a real basketball fan, and it doesn't matter if you're watching them or not watching them, just paying attention to the highlights and what they're doing, you know that team is really good, and there's no team that can beat them right now. Not one team that we can look at and say, yo, they're gonna beat
so.
OK in a seven
So
game series.
Hey,
are,
Juan
are,
boy, quick
are we
question.
really? No, like the crazy thing about it, right? Is because I know you said you don't watch college, but I love college because that's the future of the NBA. I forget who Kentucky was playing. This is back in like the 2017-18 season. He played with Amadou Diallo, another Haitian kid, with the stupid bunny hops. I'm watching his game, right? And as he's going to his progressions with the Clippers and they trade him, I said, you know what? I am glad they got rid of this little nigga. Because when the future come, I do not want to be seeing this guy with the Clippers for 4 years for 4 games a season. Now look at him. He's terrorizing the league. But he's coming one of them ones before our eyes. And don't nobody want to give it up. But how ever since Chris Paul came to OKC, SGA has stepped his game up. Every year he's doing some shit like every year he's about to be doing some shit like damn, he ain't seen nobody do this shit. This was the second time we saying this about this kid. Like this shit ain't no fluke.
No, it ain't no
And
fluke.
and thank you, Michael Jordan, for your dumbass talent, intellect, for trading him for Miles Bridges, because we would have never seen what SGA could have been if he would have went to Charlotte.
That's
So
hilarious.
true.
Thank you, Michael Jordan.
Handy, you had a question for one
That's
boy.
just it's for the panel, real quick. Do y'all think dynasties now will make the NBA more boring or more exciting?
I
It's
still think it
great the
makes
way
exciting.
it is. With
It's
the
great
parity.
now, but I think dynasties make it great. I think people like to hate. I think people want to see the dynasty team lose.
Yeah,
So
that's a
I
huge
think
thing.
Now,
yeah.
now,
The way if
now
the OKC then
OKC
win the
wins,
second championship, I can see where the hate could come from because people say, man, somebody
yep,
please
I was
just
just
beat
about
them.
to say.
But at the end of the day, we still gotta know how great they are. That's what makes you so great, that you got to be hated because people are tired of seeing you always succeed, bro. They won 90, I think 91 out of the last 100 and like 10 games, some crazy number like that. Like they're like 91-15 in the last 2 years.
Yeah, they're doing what the 2024 Boston Celtics did on steroids.
Man, it's not surprising,
Yeah, they're
man.
way better than that Boston team because they're not just chucking up a whole bunch of threes and hoping they can make 30 to 40% of them.
It's not
That's facts,
surprising,
New
man.
World. That's facts.
Let's let Herman. Shout out to Herm. You know
Salute.
I'm pissed off at you.
Salute.
You closed the poll too early. Okay, that's number one. And
It
two,
was
let me.
up for 18 hours, but it was up
He
for
said, he
18.
said, he said 18 hours.
Shit. I thought it was stuck in 50 votes for a long time though. So I
Stop
was like,
lying,
shit, this is
Herb.
over.
Herb, you
Hey, I
capping,
got the
man.
screenshots now. I
I know you
screenshot.
do. No, I got you.
I
I'm not
try to
saying.
cook the book.
I'm not saying the numbers ain't real. I'm just saying you ain't let it go long enough. As an example, voting to get a chance to vote. People still watching. You got almost 500 views, bro. You still gotta let people see what happened, bro. Let them get a chance to
Yeah, my
vote.
nigga Herm, you closed that poll, nigga, right when I finished watching the video. I was like, this nigga, ain't this some shit?
I thought niggas, my platform ain't as big, so I was like, shit, this shit bothered the whole with.
And once you
That's
had a
why
lot
you
of votes, you getting the votes. We gonna show support, man. But let me
Yeah,
just
I
answer SWAT.
appreciate it. I appreciate
I'm
everybody
not.
stopping
I
in.
am not putting SGA over Kobe because again, if we're talking about your
Now
all-time
you can't
career,
yet.
SGA's not there yet. I
Not
believe in
yet.
longevity. I'm not a part of the Zesty Jeffrey Coalition who think longevity don't matter. Again, nobody has a short career and one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Everybody who's one of the greatest players to ever play the game have longevity. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. So yes, SGA has to continue doing this before we can put him amongst the Michael Jordans, Kobe Bryant's in the top 10. But at the end of the day, what he's doing as a guard right now, we just talking about your peak. Actually, like y'all like to talk about. Now all of a sudden we can't talk peak. Is his peak better than Kobe's peak? Yeah. Yeah. 3 years? You go find me 3 years of Kobe like this. This man's balling, bro. This man's
But
balling, man.
I'm not surprised by it though. How this team is built, I think they did a hell of a job. Preston did a hell of a job building this team, surrounding SGA. Once he realized, that year they got CP3, and that's when SGA really took off. I think
Yep.
Preston understood how to build that team and what to surround that team with. And another team to thank them, another franchise, man, thank the damn strippers for creating a dynasty in the era that really wasn't supposed to be any dynasties anymore. We had the CBA is, but this team, this franchise managed to mess around and had it. I think they're gonna repeat. I think they might mess around and three-peat, man. I think they're gonna be the
I got you.
team, be the next franchise to three-peat, honestly, because they're gonna get better and better. I hope everybody
Three-peat?
realize
Hell no,
the Clippers
man.
they
Slow
finna have
down,
two.
slow down.
Nah, they finna have
Yeah,
two.
y'all, you can't say three-peat, Herm. As much as this team is a
Man,
God squad, my nigga, you can't
I'm
say three-peat
I'm
yet.
telling you now, they gonna fuck around, get the Boozer twin, or get that cat from North Carolina or that other cat, and then on
Jesus,
top of that,
man.
they gonna have
The NBA's over.
two
Oh Lord,
top 10 picks in next year's draft, man. Come on, man, it's
They
gonna be
deadly,
hard.
man. They are
It's gonna
deadly,
be
man.
hard.
I know Kurt talked about it before the season started. He said that they were gonna repeat. He saw it before the season started. But the Zesties, they don't like that, Kurt. They don't like that, man. You be with them all the time. They don't like OKC, bro. Why they be hating on OKC? Why they scared, Kurt?
I know why the strippers do. I know why the stripper
Yo,
fans.
what's going on, y'all?
What's good,
What's
Kurt?
up?
Hey, bro. I mean, yeah, I thought Herm was still talking for a minute, but hey, bro, I think you said everything right today, bro. As you always do most of the time. But people are gonna hate, and people don't want like players to surpass other players. That type thing too. So it's more like I'll say it like this, like OKC right now, like hey, my bad, y'all. That was my sister. That was my sister. But OKC's they are having one of the best regular seasons of all time. Now I will say this about the Warriors: they did start off 24-0 before they got their first loss.
Yeah,
OKC started
that
off
is true.
24-1. So, but they're on pace, like you said, to win 70 plus games. Blah blah blah. I feel like they will be one of the best regular seasons and teams all like what I'm saying of all time. But I can't put them in best team ever until they win a chip. And I agree with Herm. This team can definitely three-peat, but they have everything on this team to three-peat. They have a superstar in Shea. They have a second dude in J-Dub. They have a third dude in Chat. And then they have probably one of the best benches of, I mean, you could damn near say, not of all time yet because they haven't really won, but they can have one of the best.
What bench is better, bro? I'm still trying to figure out what team I've ever seen that was this deep.
Right.
This is a deep team. Maybe the 83 Sixers, because the 83 Sixers had some dudes
I'm thinking about,
that would come off the bench. But come on, I'm like, bro, and again, you know me, I want to have a parade in Miami, man.
Of course.
For y'all to be telling me this about OKC just hurts my heart as a basketball fan, because how can I compete with that, man? Tyler Hero can't compete with that, man. Like you said, they got SGA. Like, oh my God,
nah, for real.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
And that's why I'm saying I agree with Herm about the three-peat. I feel like this team will three-peat, but I wanted to go on your point about I feel like of course he's not better than Kobe or Mike, right? Because obviously the longevity, like you said, the seasons and everything. But I ain't gonna lie, Kobe didn't do what SGA did last year. He ever had a season like that. Now MJ had I think 4 seasons like that where he won a scoring title.
It was 2 seasons, but no, yeah, because there was 2 seasons where
he averaged 30.
He won the MVP and still shot over 50%. The other ones he didn't shoot over 50%.
Yeah, you're right. 91 and 91 and 92.
Yeah,
you're right. So MJ had his 2 seasons like this. But Kobe, no disrespect to Kobe, but Kobe didn't have a season like this, never. And we're not saying SGA's peak is better than Kobe's because SGA's in his peak right now as we're speaking. SGA's 27 years old. He's about to turn 28 next year. So he's still in the prime. He's like in his prime of his career. So he has this will be his 4th season, averaging 30 over 50% shooting. So this is like SGA's entering into that. I feel like I'm gonna give y'all, this is my last point. What SGA right now is, he's in that Steph Curry 2016 conversation. He's on that same page, if not better. But I'm not gonna say better because Steph Curry had an amazing year that year. He's on the same page as that Steph Curry. But if he wins that title, he will be better than that 2016-17 Steph Curry. And now he's entering into like different stratospheres now. So that's all I gotta say.
And the only problem with SGA compared to Stephen Curry is that SGA has to deal with Joker, who's out here averaging a triple-double and putting up 23 points at halftime. Like, it's crazy, bro, what's going on in today's NBA, man. Let's let Ro in here. Ro, first off, Ro, we shouldn't even listen to you because, for one, you're a Knicks fan. Y'all never could talk basketball correctly.
Yawn.
You said the Lakers weren't going to make the playoffs. And 3, now you over here trying to say OKC ain't what we all seeing. What's wrong with our eye test? What is it that you see that we don't see about OKC?
So I mean, shout out to the ladies in your life. I know I had a Brazilian Thanksgiving, which means I didn't have a Thanksgiving, right? I did. You know, we went to the restaurant and shit, but you know they don't celebrate there. What y'all are doing? Y'all eating macaroni? Y'all eating the macaroni that needs about another hour or 2 to cook. Like, y'all eating raw macaroni right now, bro.
How? They won a championship, bro.
Before y'all crown this a dynasty, can y'all let this cook a little bit? We
didn't say they're a dynasty, bro. We didn't call them a dynasty, bro. Nobody called them a dynasty. Don't do that.
I heard it.
We didn't say
that. I'm just predicting.
He said they can win 3. He's predicting that they can win 3. He didn't say that they're a dynasty right now.
But then you're talking like it's fait accompli. So again, if you want to say Knicks fans don't know basketball, and again, you know, I do think that my team in Denver and possibly Houston are the teams that could stop them. I think maybe
the Spurs got a better chance than those 3 teams.
Well, again, we got to see them against Spurs, and again, we do got to see them get to the meat of this schedule before we. Now, again, they are a great team. No, they're a great team.
What does he mean by the meat of this schedule when they're beating
25 games in? They're 25 games in.
Okay,
they're beating the good teams already.
They're 25 games in.
They're beating the Lakers. They're beating great teams.
I don't think the Lakers are a great team, so that's another story.
They were great. I said they're beating good teams.
Oh, the Lakers are a good team. Okay, cool.
Plus, the Thunder haven't really been healthy the whole year. So
I don't think the Thunder's been tested, really tested. But you know, I mean, they've had some impressive wins. There's no doubt about that.
They were tested last year, bro. What are you talking about?
Dave, you took the words right out of my
mouth. Actually, I'm talking about this year's team.
They're better than last year.
They can't be tested, bro. That's how good they are. Hold on, wait. I gotta let Bro speak. Bro, they can't be tested because they're that good. That's why you.
No,
There's
no.
not.
What I will
What
agree is
teams?
that
What teams? What? Name me 4 teams that if they faced in a row right now that would make them 500 in that 4-game stretch. What 4 teams would make the OKC Thunder lose 2 out of the next 4 games?
what the
What 4
four I
teams are
just
those?
named. If they had to play Houston, New York, let's say they had to play Houston, New York, San Antonio. Let's say on like a little road trip, right? They had to go on a little road trip. Now I don't see them doing that. I don't know if that's on the schedule, how the schedule's working out. But if they had to play Houston, New York, I think they would go 2-2, possibly 1-3 in that. And again, that's not going to knock them off. But I do think
You
that's
bugging.
four tests in a row in the Nuggets. Yeah. But again, I mean, that's 4 teams in a row. I think those are the teams that match up with them.
They beat.
What makes you think they lost one game? How are they not a
They
good road
lost it to
team?
the Portland Trailblazers, right? A Portland Trailblazers that had
that's it.
Drew Holiday. No. Look at the Portland Trailblazers with and without Drew, night and day. And they don't have Scoot Henderson as well. So you got Denny Avdija playing point guard. And I think they missed Drew Holiday in the worst way. So that Portland is one of the teams I thought would be better.
They play San Antonio tomorrow. So you saying San Antonio got a chance to be? Matter of fact, they play San Antonio. They play San Antonio 3 times before the end of the year. They play them tomorrow, and then they play them back to back on the 23rd and the 25th.
And I would love to see Wemby back, but I don't know what the prognosis is.
And they face them on January 13th too. On top of that, so they face the Spurs 4 times in the next month.
But the Spurs are winning without Wemby. Why do you need to see Wemby back? They can win without Wemby.
I don't think they can beat.
I mean, they could, but I mean, don't you think that the Spurs will be considerably better with Wemby, especially in a matchup wise?
Absolutely. So when you come out making the point of the fact that J-Dub missed the beginning of the season and they still only have 1 win, that kills your talking point.
And they still beat
I
Houston
agree.
with that
Wait.
thing.
Somebody said Scoot Henderson. Yeah, Scoot Henderson is an up-and-coming point guard. And again, they got Denny Avdija, who was their best player playing.
Scoot's a bust.
Okay. I mean, Scoot did come on. And whatever you think of Scoot, Drew as a two-way player, and if you look at his numbers as a two-way player, Drew has been cooking for them. 18-5 and 6, something like that. When you know he's playing great defense.
Hey, bro,
You
I'm gonna be
bugging, man.
real. I think OKC would gentlemen sweep the Houston Rockets. I think they'll beat the Nuggets in 6. I think the Knicks, they'll sweep the Knicks, honestly, because the half-court defense of the Oklahoma City Thunder is so suffocating. Brunson wouldn't be able to get off like he typically does. That half-court defense of OKC is just too much for the Knicks.
And that shit is physical too.
Yeah, so
very physical.
And they got about 6 motherfuckers they can put on. They can switch on and off on.
Exactly.
Please put 6 motherfuckers on Jalen Brunson. I dare you. So put 6 motherfuckers on Jalen Brunson. I dare you, and watch them get lined up and cook one by one.
He ain't gonna.
We're not a one man. No, the Knicks are not a one man team. Because you haven't accounted for OG Anunoby, you haven't accounted for Mikal Bridges, and their two-way play. No. Look, I'm not saying the Knicks are better than the Thunder.
He's not consistent though.
Not against them niggas. He won't be.
Oh, okay. He won't be. Again, I mean, look. Y'all are eating raw macaroni, bro.
Do it against the Pacers.
Y'all are eating raw macaroni, bro. Okay, the Pacers are a whole different scheme, a whole different team.
Was hilarious.
Like. Oh no, wait. The same Pacers that damn near beat the same OKC team. I mean, no. What's so funny is you guys act like y'all have said, and I remember when y'all were doing live. They are 24-1. When y'all did the live, I remember everybody was saying, damn, if Halliburton don't get hurt, the Pacers were the champions. Now all of a sudden, y'all got them going 3-peat.
Who said that? We just said it would have been a more interesting game. We just said it would have been a more interesting game.
That think that though. Me and Kirk.
That's
I know Herm do. Herm do. And see Herm now acting like it's fait accompli. 3-peat in the books. Okay. Like I said, y'all eating macaroni.
But they got over that's the whole point, because they got over the hump. Well, bro, I thought you believe in getting over the humps. They got over the hump now.
Look.
Johnny, if we eating raw macaroni, what was he eating when he said the Lakers ain't making the playoffs?
Dry macaroni. Dry
Nigga, I'm still
macaroni.
on it. I'm still on it. Bro.
I think
I'm
he
still on
eating
it.
ramen
Y'all
noodles
don't
with the
understand, bro.
seasoning.
I'm not that
He
dude
ain't
that
even
wins.
boil
But
it
I
yet.
think
That
the
nigga eating
Lakers are
ramen
mid.
noodles. He eating unboiled noodles.
Yeah, dry
Hey,
Unboiled
hey,
noodles
the
with
noodles.
Lakers are
seasoning pack.
mid. I stay on that. The Lakers are mid, but that's another story. Let's
Nah,
get the
You
Thunder there. The
bugging.
Lakers are
Man,
mid. There's a
Your
lot of things
basketball
that I
take
believe
time
in.
Hold on,
very
wait, hold on,
good.
wait. No, wait, hold on, wait. We're gonna
hey,
get
a lot
back
of
to you, bro.
people.
Let's let 2 cents in here because 2
Yeah,
cents
no.
popped up. Peace and blessings, 2 cents. We here talking how the OKC Thunder is scaring the crap out of Zesty Jeffries because they out here doing incredible stuff. They probably gonna win 70-something games, may go back-to-back champions, and obviously SGA is out here doing things that we've never seen before since Mike. So what do you think of this whole idea of OKC Thunder? Because we got Mr. Kerosene for Life talking about that the Detroit Pistons could beat the OKC Thunder in the 7-game series.
Hell
Yeah,
no! What the fuck?
yeah. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say this: they not gonna hurt Harold Miner me to death. No, you can't do that. So, and everybody know what that means. But here's and, and you have to think. I think of it like this: you have to move with caution, so much with somewhat logic, not so much emotions. Because I can still remember that 73-9 team that was supposed to win, and they were the best team. And
That's
I
facts.
can remember a guy being down 3-1 and winning that series. I can also remember when Tom Brady then went 17-1 and got beat by the Giants and all this. Man, look, I know how people do. I just sit back with my hand under my chin and just listen to them because I know how the expectation gets so high, and the next thing you know, you get the rug yanked up from up under you, and we know that can happen. I'm not saying
Watch you
that
get high. Watch you get.
OKC OKC is not going to get to the top and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that. Logically speaking, right now, possibility, probability, they running through the league. But same, who cares? I watched the 17-0 team get beat by the Giants, and I watched the 73-9 team get beat by the Cavaliers. And I'll hold my rest of my points from there.
Wow.
No, I got you, and I agree with you. I don't think they're unbeatable, but like I said, because he said they're not the best team in the NBA right now.
Shout out to the New York Giants.
I'm gonna
Right?
say, but if they're the best team,
And
who's the best team then? That's my thing. Who's the best team?
but he obviously for him is Detroit. That's what he believes. But again, all of this is in the notion is that again, Prime is doing a great job showing us these games, right? And obviously, we all see John Wall can't keep his eyes off of Taylor Rooks. None of us can't keep our eyes off of her as well, right? So they got us watching Prime games, right? And we watched the OKC Thunder the other day was up by 40. In the third quarter. So we're watching a team like you said that we haven't seen since the 2016 Warriors, and we remember how we felt then. Again, who can be the Eli Manning and the LeBron James? Who right now you think could pull the type of performance that Eli, and mind you, I don't even think it was Eli's performance. It was more or less that
Straight
front line.
hand. Straight hand.
That front line,
OC.
that front line for the
Straight
Giants
hand.
defense.
OC. Justin
Yeah, those
Tubbs.
dudes.
Man,
Yeah, all those dudes. Yeah, yeah.
man,
But
you
I'm
niggas
just
need
saying,
to stop it. You fake ass Giants
who has
fans,
that?
stop it.
Who has that? Like who has the
You
ability
don't spell
to
elite
to pull
without
that?
Eli.
There you
He
go.
went in the
Nah,
fucking
nah,
Lambeau
nah.
Field and
Eli's
whooped
only
Aaron
elite.
Rodgers' ass.
Eli's only elite in the playoffs.
Aaron
bro. That's
Rodgers is
it.
MVP.
That's it.
Only
That's
against
when it
Tom
counts.
Brady. Only versus
We
Tom
beat them
Brady.
by
Only
17
versus Tom
Exactly.
Brady.
Exactly.
He's
No,
like
exactly.
he's like Jamal Murray when he sees the Lakers. That's exactly
Yeah.
who Eli
Game
Manning
winners,
is.
everything. Who is this nigga?
Hold on.
Who is
What
this
nigga
guy?
you? Hey, Johnny, you was watching in 2011. They had
I was.
Eli in the mud the whole game. Because remember, it was raining in Candlestick.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
that's when they
Man,
had
Juan Boy is a
Justin
Giant
Smith,
fan. Oh,
Oh
Patrick
my
my
Willis,
God.
Mario
God! I don't even know
Bowman,
why we
fucking
started
Alton
this
Smith,
shit. Now look.
I know, but it's
Give
like
it
Wait,
up.
wait,
X
wait.
Factor,
Hey,
God
wait.
damn
You
it.
ain't
Victor
even
Cruz.
mentioned Akeem Nicks, Juan
It's
Boy.
that New York
No, he
talk.
didn't
You ain't
do
even
shit.
Yeah,
mentioned
exactly,
Akeem
exactly.
Nicks,
Right,
Juan
right. There you
Boy.
go, Herm.
Victor
Them
Cruz
New
was
Yorkers,
abusing
boy.
Carlos
Them New
Rogers.
Yorkers can't talk sports for shit. All of New
Yeah,
York,
you
you
hear him?
Giant fans.
Yeah.
You
The X
Giants
factor was
fans.
Victor Cruz
All you
couldn't stop.
motherfuckers, man.
Victor Cruz was getting off on Carlos Rogers.
Look,
Even Carlos
now we
Rogers
got to
was
hear
saying,
about
"Yeah, I
Victor
can't guard him."
Cruz. We got to hear
And
about Anthony
Hakeem Nicks.
Mason.
Wait. Hakeem Nicks.
Anthony Mason
I
and
don't
Victor
talk about none of them
Cruz.
niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Fuck them
Knicks,
niggas.
the
that's
Knicks
it.
are
Now
Knicks.
back to
The
greatness.
Knicks
Back
are
to
the
OKC.
Clippers.
Yeah,
Knicks,
it's the
the,
Knicks.
the Knicks are the Clippers of the East.
Hell
No,
no.
they're not.
Nah,
No,
to be
they're
honest
not.
with you, I
we
always
not.
tell people that the Clippers of the East is the Charlotte Hornets for sure. Without a doubt, it's the Charlotte
might be
Hornets.
the
No, they ain't that
Or the
dummy
New
jab.
Jersey Nets.
No.
Bro,
Clippers might be a
yo,
better. I mean, Hornets might be a better team.
nah, bro,
Oh no, no,
bro.
no! I'm
Let's
talking about
just let's.
By the
overall.
record,
Oh wait,
they
you
are.
heard? Oh wait, listen.
By the
What
record,
other
they
team?
are.
What other team could have been tied in and coughing up SGA other than the Clippers and the Hornets?
Oh shit! Yeah, you right.
Watch the Wizards.
Right?
Too.
Wow,
But I'm talking about overall. I don't think the Clippers and the Hornets
All
are
it
just
is,
the,
The
That's what I'm saying.
problem is that
did it in his,
Washington
and
has
and
history.
all
The
that shit
problem is
happened in
that
his rookie
Washington
year.
has history. Washington has history. Washington does have a championship. They have kind of some history early on in their.
Oh, I
their-
see what you're saying. I see
You
what
see what I'm
you're
saying? But
I
we're
see
talking
what
the
you're saying.
Charlotte and the
What's
Clippers
this,
they've been the rut team since the beginning, bro. Since they got into the NBA, since they moved from Buffalo, bro. Like they just horrible, bro. The Clippers. My whole life as a youth, you was always know not to like the Clippers, and then again, you're playing alongside the Lakers in the
Lob
Lakers
City.
stadium. Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
if you're a
man.
Lakers fan, the Clippers are always the
But
flippers.
look what
my
happened
nigga.
with Lob City. Everything that can and will go wrong with them. It's just like the
I ain't gonna lie,
Cowboys.
man. Lob City was so unclutch, bro. They folded so many games, bro. They was so
Exactly.
unclutch.
Nigga,
Chris Paul-
they literally looked like they were intentionally trying to lose sometimes. I didn't understand how Doc Rivers even had that job.
Thank you, bro.
completely
But-
honest
They
with
had one of the worst owners in Donald Sterling in sports history, not just in NBA history, in sports
Right.
history.
And
They had him.
and I like
They're the
CP,
bad
bro.
franchise. They're bad.
CP3 be Chris Paul be choking y'all. Like he chokes a lot, bro. I seen
Bro,
him.
he
choke
also
so many
gets hurt
games.
too.
Oh man,
Except
you know,
that's
Blake
I
Griffin
ain't
got
gonna lie.
hurt too.
I'm starting to feel like how Jordan was feeling in the third quarter when he hit that jumper and he needed Pippen to drag him to the side and they need to put an ice back. I'm cooking tonight, bro. I'm cooking tonight. This
That's
is
wild
man.
as
I'm
shit. Well,
Y'all
I'm just
still
hurting,
need to
bro.
Chris Paul
have
did
have
hit that.
cooked up
He was drinking
macaroons, bro.
Gatorade and
Nasty
drinking
work.
coffee
I
to
mean,
get that liquor off.
Chris Paul
I'm
did
like,
hit a game winner against the Spurs, though. I give him that. He hit a game winner against the Spurs in Game 7.
Man,
I
y'all
remember
gotta
that
stop
shit.
tripping on Chris Paul.
But
Top 5 point
other than
guard all
that,
time.
nah,
son.
he ain't. Nah, I agree. He ain't. Nah, I'm taking Rondo over Chris Paul all day.
He messed up. He should have came to Miami worrying about a goddamn number.
Hold up. He gotta explain why he'll take Rondo over Chris Paul. You gotta explain this shit.
Who
Fam.
said that?
He just talking.
I said that.
I heard that shit too. Yeah, let him go with that. He
Who
among
I
the
said
said that. I
bold.
said that. I said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let him slide,
he just
one
talking.
boy.
What's wrong
Let him
with that?
slide.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
tripping now.
You can
He
slip and
tripping.
slide through. You can slip and slide through the show with that nonsense. Go ahead, man. Ain't nobody going.
Yeah, we heard it.
We heard.
Nah, man.
I don't know about that, bro.
That's
But
how I
listen,
feel, though. I
Nah,
ain't
we
gonna lie
go.
to
Nah,
you.
we on our blood and Crips. This is 2026. If y'all the Bloods, we the Crips. Yo, who that? Cuz.
I'm still
Yo,
taking
who you?
Rondo, though,
Cuz.
bro.
What set
What set
you from?
you from, son? What set you
That's
from,
how it
son?
is gonna be on
Where your
2026.
where your
Y'all
grandma
niggas gonna
live,
have to
nigga? Where
start
your grandma
taking y'all
live, nigga?
names,
Where you
man.
from,
We gonna
son?
keep letting y'all waste y'all time with this frivolous talk. Ain't
No.
nobody in hell
That's not
taking
a frivolous talk,
Rondo
though.
over Chris Paul.
Hey, I ain't
Nigga,
gonna lie
Rondo,
though.
what?
I can see
Nobody.
why the pull out podcast be so depressing because if they got nothing but Clipper fans talking basketball, it's depressing basketball talk over there.
That's a
Tell me a
bunch
year.
of Kawhi fans.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. You remember? You remember 2012 Rondo, the best player on that?
No,
Celtics
yeah,
team,
no,
bro?
no, 2012. You guys gotta
I'm
go
just-
back to 2010 Rondo. You gotta go back to 2010 Rondo.
Thank you.
People
But
be
that's what I'm trying to
slipping.
say. That's not exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No,
bro.
but the problem with
even
Rondo
Rondo
is
in
he couldn't
2011
shoot.
was
Rondo
killing.
couldn't shoot. Rondo couldn't shoot.
But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He was
The
the best
best
player in
Rondo was
2012.
never better than Chris Paul.
Never.
Never.
Yeah, Rondo's never better than Chris
Ever
Paul.
Not
in
on
life.
offense, not on
Ever.
defense, nothing.
Ever.
Only shit Rondo
Ever.
did better than Chris Paul was
As
rebound.
the point guard,
Ever.
That's it.
Ever. No, ever. Chris
I'm
Paul
taking Rondo all day over Chris Paul.
Chris Paul and Westbrook are the two most underrated players of this era. For sure. Without a
But
doubt.
I mean,
I don't know
Rondo
about
numbers
Westbrook, but Chris
compared
Paul
to-
definitely.
Yeah,
Paul
when I
has
think
way
when you think of
massively
Chris
overrated by
Paul,
his fan base.
than Rondo. Rondo
Chris
got lucky
Paul,
that he got out of a couple of championship teams.
He got
Hey.
lucky.
The only reason why
Oh
he
my
won.
gosh!
lucky. Now I don't call Rondo lucky, but you gotta admit, hey, but
He
Chris
got
Paul.
drafted to the Celtics that just acquired.
Nah, but
Ray
they needed
Allen.
him though.
He got
They needed him.
to
But
the
they
Suns.
needed
He
him.
got-
They
he
needed
got-
him.
he got drafted to the Suns.
He got
Okay.
Why you think Doc Rivers didn't choke over there? Because he had Rondo.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Doc
say,
Rivers
bro.
got a choking record everywhere except
Chris
in
Paul
that
choked.
08.
Now the problem
that 08
was
season.
with Chris Paul was their best scorer. all those
But-
other guys relied. They all relied on Chris Paul to score.
Too much
That
pressure,
wasn't the
too much
case for
pressure.
Rondo. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Rondo had a multiple guys
That's a
that he
good
can go
point,
to.
Hey,
Spurs.
Blake
You see what I'm
was better
saying?
than y'all think, bro. Blake should have been the best scorer, and Chris Paul really didn't
Yeah, but he
elevate
can't
him.
really. But he can't
Blake
really
couldn't
score on
create
his
his own
own.
shot,
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
can't
man.
say
create
he
his own
can't
But
shot.
then,
create his own
shot.
would it not?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's not.
Blake had a bit better bag than y'all realize. That's a little
Nah,
No,
he
like
didn't
nobody's
have a
saying that.
bag.
Nobody's
Nobody said
saying
it
that.
like that,
But
man.
it's not Paul. It's not Paul Pierce,
The
Clay
main
G,
No, I
Ray
get that
Allen.
part. Okay, I get that part.
Yeah, that's
Blake
what I'm
Griffin,
saying. Rondo
42.
had that. Rondo had options coming up the court. He had
I
options.
always
Their
wonder
main
why they didn't
problem
just pick
was
and roll it to
injuries.
death, bro. I don't want why they didn't just pick and roll it to death because Blake. I thought they had a new Stockton Malone, other new
I don't know
Central
about
back
that.
there,
No,
but it
why?
didn't.
Because that ain't gonna win. Because all I gotta do is play drop coverage on that. Shoot your little mid range. Go ahead. Shoot your little mid
Especially if
range.
they can't
Yeah, I don't
shoot.
care about that. He said, nah, I'm gonna go down here to 3-pointer with the Warriors. We're gonna hit
Man,
3-pointers.
Blake took so long to shoot that
Well, I
ball,
mean,
bro. He had a set shot. That nigga
if
took so
Bro,
long to
he
shoot,
had the
bro.
ugliest jumper. We used to make
New
fun of this
World.
nigga because of how ugly his shot looked.
Hey, you don't remember he got better in Detroit though. That was the fun. He could shoot in Detroit
Yeah,
when he
that
got
was
to
yeah,
Detroit.
no, that
That's
was
He
what,
could
that's
shoot
what
in
I
so,
was
so
Detroit.
saying.
my point it
Was
was
Blake
there.
Griffin more
Like,
skilled than Jordan?
No.
What? Damn, Juan
Was
Boy's
Blake
really on
Griffin
it,
more
boy.
skilled than Jordan?
Juan Boy
No,
saying, man,
bro.
we keep our foot on Jordan fans' necks for show
keep
every
them on
every
them.
show.
Nigga,
Keep
Blake
our foot on their
Griffin,
necks, nigga.
Blake Griffin definitely had a handle.
So does
Stop
Jordan
it,
though.
Juan Boy. Stop it,
Nah,
Juan Boy.
nigga,
Stop
Blake,
it.
nigga, I seen the shit Blake
I
did
seen
with the
Jordan go
ball.
behind the back in transition like multiple times, easily. Like what? What are we
Yeah,
talking about?
but
Jordan
but
always
I
had
can
the
tell you
ball.
Blake
this though.
Griffin 7'6",
Chris
6'10",
Paul's
doing this shit.
Chris
Fake
Paul's
around the
ego.
back passes.
Chris Paul's
I ain't
ego
see
probably
Jordan out
didn't
there
hurt him.
catching no alley-oop.
I'm gonna tell you
windmills.
this though, bro. Blake Griffin always got a hezzy like Jordan had that crazy hezzy, bro. Left and right
Nah,
hezzy.
I can say this. No, before we get, I don't want to talk about Jordan. We've been
Yeah,
beating
fuck
down
Jordan.
Jordan
Right.
for too long.
I'm just
Listen,
talking about the skill.
but hold on,
but-
but I'm talking about Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul's ego did kind of hurt his chances of winning more because I think he never really accepted like accountability to a certain degree. He
never
looks like
did.
the type of guy that feels like he's always right. Like
Yeah,
he's
him and
always right.
Him and Kobe, the same mentality, bro. Like,
I
hey,
don't know
agree
about
with
it.
that.
Kobe humbled himself. After a while, Kobe
he
humbled
had to
himself.
though. He had to though, because
After
Chris
08,
Paul,
Kobe
Chris
did humble
Paul,
himself, but
Chris
it took
Paul
way
never
longer.
humbled himself.
But I ain't
It
gonna
took
lie.
way longer.
Chris Paul never humbled himself.
Let's be fair with Chris Paul though. The NBA did stop a trade to where he probably could have got one with the Lakers though. To be real, though.
And not only
They
that,
had to, though.
that
They had
he
to.
has never
They had
won
to,
a
though.
game with Scott Foster as referee, including the
Nah.
playoffs.
Scott Foster do hate him though.
That's
do.
true.
That nigga,
But that
crazy.
you know,
He
I mean-
robbed him in a few playoff games too.
Yeah, a couple
Scott
playoff
Foster
games.
did, too, by the way.
But
can't
the
do that.
injuries stopped them from winning.
No,
like
of course
the
they do.
Houston.
Yeah,
that's a
hamstring.
part of it.
Now,
That's
the
a part of
third
it.
thing,
That's a
though.
part of it.
That's the
I
That's
third
a
think
part
Chris
of
Paul
it. That's a
fall
part
without
of it.
injuries
The
though. Too.
hamstring.
It did.
He had the
Houston,
same injuries.
that one
He had the
did.
same injuries in Houston
But
and
you gotta
LA.
understand though, in
But
Houston,
Scott-
Iguodala was injured too.
And in
Iguodala
LA.
was-
But everywhere Chris Paul went, he was a winner. I don't care what nobody. Everywhere he went, he was
Yeah, I
he
give
was a
him that.
winner.
I give Chris Paul
He
that.
was a
all.
Yeah,
winner.
He's one of the
OKC.
greatest floor raisers ever, man. You
He
got to
was
give
a
him
winner,
credit for
but
what
he
he
also
did,
had a
especially in
ceiling.
OKC.
Chris Paul also had a ceiling where, like, you just not
every
getting
player
past
has
this
a ceiling.
Hey, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
But
that's facts. He did have a ceiling for sure.
Yeah, bro don't like his
He wasn't the
ceiling.
only one that was injured in that Warriors series. Iguodala was injured too, but that's
No,
a key
no, but
defender.
I gotta ask y'all
Why
this
y'all
though.
keep
Why
saying that?
why y'all believe the NBA did stop that CP3 to the Lakers trade from happening though?
Because they wanted New
Because
Orleans
Kobe
to
would've
get more
got
money.
number six.
Because the league was the owners of the team basically, and
Yeah, there was no ownership at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
GM who made the trade with the Lakers wasn't one, didn't have the authority to make the trade, and two, was making that trade when there was supposed to be no trade talks during the lockout. So they were talking during the lockout. So that was the two reasons. So the number one reason was obviously the league owned was the owners of the team, and they were not going to make no moves until they found an owner. And then the fact that they were making these deals behind the league's back, because the GM is not a part of the league, but he was still the GM of the team, so he thought he could still make deals. So he's over here calling the Lakers up, and the Lakers was like, okay, yeah, we'll send you. What was it who they were going to send? The Lakers
He was
about
like
to
a
stack up.
temporary GM, Ajani.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
it was
Lamar-
sitting around Pau
They were going
Gasol.
to trade
yeah,
Lamar
was-
Odom and
That was the
what's
hypest
Park
2
Gasol?
minutes of my life as a
and
Laker
Park
fan.
Gasol.
Oh. Stern put an end to that shit quickly. Stern didn't
Yo,
hesitate.
that
Stern
shit
put an
didn't
end to
go
that
for
shit.
5 minutes.
That shit, just like Herm's poll for our debate last night, didn't last 24 hours.
Hey, hey
Hey,
man,
Herb,
look
you
now,
dirty
but
for
Nigga,
that
I
listen.
one,
was
man.
sick. And then he went to LA. I was like, oh, ain't this some bullshit?
Oh my god. Yeah, I know,
No,
right?
no,
And
but
then
Clippers.
Stern, hey, but Stern already knew though
Hey,
that
hey, check
if
this
Kobe
out.
would
Hey,
have
you
got
know what's coming.
CP3, Kobe would have
Hey,
had about 7 rings. He would have got CP3.
hey, but
Kobe
hold
was
on.
a
Hey, but check this out. But you
Yeah.
know, do y'all let me know if y'all feel this coming with OKC? Because we remember why they did they blocked that Chris Paul. Because of the league and everybody didn't want they didn't want it to be lopsided, is what he said, for small market teams, and just that it was too lopsided of a team, and it was for financial reasons and all that. Now I'm looking at OKC because I know they getting that number 1 pick from these bum ass Clippers this year. But at the end of the day, man, that team is actually a pretty damn lopsided. Man, they look like, you know who they remind me of beating everybody? They look like the Dream Team. They look like the Dream Team was running
that's what
through
I'm
people.
saying. That was like the Bulls, man. The Bulls used to beat teams so bad in '96, bro. They used to
Oh,
sit in the third quarter. The Bulls literally used to sit in the third quarter, man. They used to annihilate teams, man. It was easy for the Bulls back in the days. That's the last time I could remember that. Because like I said, even the
yeah,
Warriors, as good as they were in 2016, they weren't blowing teams out. It was just
right.
that Stephen Curry was playing lights out basketball. We've never seen a player like Stephen Curry in 2016. It was like almost every night he was doing something that we was like, damn, this guy's incredible. Putting up 39, 40 points for just no reason. They're just shooting from everywhere, shimmying and doing all
Everywhere.
these weird stuff and crossing people over and doing all
Yeah,
kind of
the fact
he
that he cracking it, the fact that he's doing that shit off the dribble was even more crazy.
I
exactly.
It was
think we got
So
to
nasty.
give Curry
but
credit though because of
as
how
far
they
as
were
dominance,
demoralized in the league. Though
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
demoralized. These
But
niggas. They go
And
on
it
a
was
10-0
that
run in
year.
the fourth quarter.
and this is similar to how the Lakers were in
They're
2001
the best
playoffs.
third quarter team in basketball. Man.
Yeah, they were definitely the
Yeah.
best third quarter team in basketball at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they
But
was. There was too. Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah,
were.
they used to
Yeah,
scorch
yeah,
niggas in the
Like
third.
yeah,
once the
yeah.
third quarter happened, it was
It was
game
a
over. The
wrap.
score would look a
Yeah.
lot closer than it would be because Curry, like SGA, is sitting in the fourth. These
that's
niggas are
crazy.
really
Ain't that
too
crazy?
good,
This
man.
Joker don't even hardly play the fourth quarter. But
These
the best
motherfuckers is
year,
too
the
good.
best team to me in the recent years was that first year, what the Golden State did. That
That
when you remember
73 win team.
they went 16-1. That's like the best ever in the playoff. I mean, they basically just ran through
I
everybody.
mean,
Just
Shaq and Kobe did that
Oh, you
shit.
talking
He's
about
talking about
yeah, they ain't
2015?
never been
That's what you're talking
Durant.
about.
16-1.
He's
Yeah,
talking about
the
Kevin Durant.
16-1 year.
I mean, they
No, yeah,
only
they
Oh,
didn't
lost
go. They
one
didn't go
game.
16-1. Yeah,
They
the Lakers went
couldn't go
15-1.
16 and
Yeah,
one.
they
So the,
could.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
didn't. They,
I
yeah,
know.
it
They
wasn't
couldn't have. They
seven.
couldn't have.
Yeah, it
so,
was
so
And
still
the
the
five
Warriors
games.
have
and
the best
the
regular
Cavs
season of all
almost
time.
did that too. They lost
They
2
almost had
games
the
during
best
their playoff run
postseason
in
of all time. That's kind
2016.
of crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That's a dynasty.
Right?
They had the
But you
best
guys
regular
are
season of all
forgetting
time
about
and one of the
the
best postseasons
20.
of all time.
You
That's
guys
a
are forgetting
dynasty.
about the 2014 Celtics. They ran through the league too. They might not have won 70 games,
20
but they
what?
were the 2024 Celtics were blowing
Nah, they
20.
was
everybody out.
cool.
Well, they did.
They
They
had the
Oh
did.
most
They
50
they
point.
was okay. They
They
was
They
had the
okay.
was
most
all
50
right.
point wins, the most 40-point
no,
wins, the
they
most
were. You
30
know
point
what? They
wins.
were.
They
You know
were
what? Now
killing
that
though.
now I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, now to think about it, David
Man,
is right.
fuck the Celtics, man. Yeah,
I
he
do
was
Fuck the
cool.
remember
Fuck the
that.
Celtics. Yeah,
Celtics.
exactly. One boy.
Now
But their
they
best
was doing, they was
player,
balling though. They was balling though.
but they'll beat a team by 50, but then 2 days later they'll lose by
They'll
52.
lose by 40. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they're
you're
not.
talking
I ain't
about
gonna lie.
them
They're not
last
this team,
year.
y'all.
That's
They're
the
not this. They're not this
2025
Nah,
team.
but they was
Celtics.
like
The
that in
They're not this
2024
team.
2016.
Celtics were just busting everybody's
And
asses.
Tatum
Nah, they
Brown
were
Yeah,
still
when
shooting
they
a
had
bunch
Drew
of
Holiday
threes.
still.
Like
like
their whole thing, bro, because they were even talking about it. They were hoping that they could make at least 33s a game. Because if they couldn't do that, then they was gonna lose. But they also
Yeah,
had
but
that elite defense.
they have elite defense. They went 64 and
OKC's defense is
18,
better though to
and
me.
then they went 16 and
Yeah,
3 in the
OKC's
playoffs
got
and was
really good
beating everybody's
defenders, bro.
ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OKC's
They lost
defense is
19
Yeah,
crazy.
I
games,
agree with
bro.
that 100%.
seriously.
OKC
AJ
has way
Mitchell, all
better
that, bro.
defenders
I seen
than what
that
they have.
AJ Mitchell's are playing
Yeah,
decent. What?
Boston fouls too much now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
we're
Boston
foul
talking
too
wasn't a
much.
about, but
great.
I'm talking about
Boston
2014.
wasn't
In
a
But I ain't
great
gonna lie,
2014, they were
hardcore
Boston's doing pretty
dominant.
defense
good
like
right now, y'all. I ain't
OKC.
gonna lie, they doing pretty alright right
No,
now.
Boston in
2024.
2024 were really good though. They really were. I'm not gonna lie. Jason Tatum had a phenomenal year. Drew Holiday was balling. They were damn near unstoppable when they had Porzingis. That was the difference. They didn't have Porzingis the whole year. When they had him, they were
It
looking
was
like
over
how
with.
OKC OKC look. But when
Well,
they didn't
yeah, they
have them,
lost three
they
key
were more.
pieces to
They were
that team.
more.
They
Yeah,
lost Porzingis,
They
Horford,
lost
and
Drew
Holiday.
Holiday. Yep.
yeah. So, but no, but they
That's
were
a
That was
definitely.
good
sense.
point.
But they didn't do it long enough, And that was a short team. That was just that year, and then the next year, obviously we know they didn't make it, and then they broke the team up. But this team, man, they're firing back because Boston come back after that championship. Then they weren't looking this good, man. OKC looks good.
Yeah.
They look good, bro. They
had a lot of
good.
injuries.
Yeah, there's definitely levels to this shit.
No, that wasn't really.
Well, you also got to remember that boy Jason Tatum was struggling in the playoffs when they won that championship. Like that nigga only hit like 6 jump shots or something like that.
But I think a lot of people they got so obsessed with scoring they forgot how Jason Tatum was good in other aspects of the game.
Oh yeah, he led them in. He led them in all the major stat categories.
Yeah, man. You guys, you make a name for yourself, brother. Here in Goat James Kingdom.
I see, bro. He said Kirk is. Oh, nice. He'd be like, what the fuck is Kirk?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, somebody was saying some nonsense about that. They thought the Heat were going to be great. That 2013 Heat team is one of the greatest teams of all time.
They won 27 right there. They won 27 games. That's the.
And they won 66. Yeah, they won 66.
Isn't that the greatest winning streak?
No,
it's the second.
The Lakers got
second.
33.
But it's close though, bro.
Yeah, the Lakers.
It is close. Yeah. Wait, what year was that? Was that the
1972?
Yeah.
Oh damn! No, that was way back. That was with Kareem and them niggas. Or no,
Kareem. That was Wilt.
No, that was the 80s. That was like Wilt and Jerry West and them. And Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor retired in the middle of the season, like to start the season. Like, he didn't even play no games.
Shit. No wonder that nigga don't got no rings.
As soon as he retired, they went on a run. As soon as he retired, he went straight on the run without his ass, like straight on the run. Because Wilt started doing more, because they started letting Wilt do more on offense, and Wilt was still unstoppable then.
That's crazy. That nigga feel like Elgin Baylor probably feel like DeMar DeRozan.
Number 2 on my list.
Oh wow, yeah. People disrespect Wilt. People disrespect Wilt and Bill Russell. I don't know why they disrespect these players.
Listen, when we do relative to era conversations, nobody's more dominant than Wilt Chamberlain, bro. When relative to era as far as a player, nobody, bro. He was shooting 50-something% in the era where dudes were shooting 40. He was basically doing Rudy Gobert numbers as far as efficiency wise while scoring better than any player ever in NBA history at the same time.
That's crazy. So
that's
you put him in today's era, bro. He's just cheat
crazy. Yeah.
And playing defense.
In today's, I mean, this is the thing. He was so strong. We never even really knew how strong he could be because he wasn't allowed to use his strength on the court. So
now he can.
Now he can. So I would wonder what would happen if you got him angry. Like, you see what Rudy Gobert did the other night. Like, imagine getting supposedly.
Funny thing about it, right? Because I be doing the fantasy draft for my 2K because I be wanting to cook them old niggas. Wilt is a beast. I don't give a fuck what Wilt you got. That nigga get every rebound, fam.
Right,
yeah, he does.
You remember Space Jam, bro? He's literally a monster, bro. He's literally a monster from Space Jam.
And like I said, he's the only player in NBA history to win every accolade and award that existed while he played.
Are you serious?
Except most players.
He's dead and technically the best ever, bro.
He won an MVP. He won a Finals MVP. He won an All NBA team. He won an All Defensive team. He
Rookie of the Year.
He was Rookie of the Year. He was also scoring champ, rebounding champ, and assist champ.
They didn't have steals and blocks back then.
Better than Wilt? They be saying Kobe's better than Wilt Chamberlain? What the fuck? You be saying that shit, bro.
I don't know what people be
saying. It's these delusional Kobe fans, man.
There's an infamous story that I think it was one of them players got Wilt upset. He did something to Wilt. And he talked shit to Wilt on the way back, and Wilt said, "Okay, I got you." And the next time he came to the lane to try to dunk on Wilt Chamberlain blocked his shot. But when he blocked it, he kind of like threw him to the ground with the block, and he separated like threw him to the ground with the block. He separated. He separated.
What did he do?
Yep. He separated the dude's shoulder. He separated the dude's shoulder.
He like literally dislocated his fucking whole arm.
He dislocated his arm blocking the shot.
Why would you try to go?
He didn't dislocate it on the fall. He dislocated it literally
on
from
the
him
block.
blocking it on the block. That's how hard he blocked the guy, and that's how hard the guy was trying to dunk on him.
Hey, Zesty, I got one more thing about your OKC. Let the air out some of the OKC fans. Okay, now you got to add this in there too. In the last 7 years, we had a different champion for 7 years. So why this year you think somebody about to go back to back? So I have to add that into my logic because I got 3 teams that's really dangerous. The Denver Nuggets, the Houston Unknown right now, they're actually good. And I got to say the Spurs with Wemby. Man, they're gonna be
They can
dangerous.
beat all those teams in their sleep. Stop it.
Not in the playoffs. See, you
Yes,
so
they
I don't
you
know.
can.
so
I don't
caught
know
They've
up.
about San
already been
Antonio.
through the playoffs, man. They've already won a championship.
I can see the Joker problem because Joker creates so much for other guys. If
Right.
those other guys play well, they can really cause OKC some trouble. I get you
But
there.
they dealt with him last year.
Who was the first team you said before? Oh, Houston. The other team was Houston. I don't know about Houston, bro. I really don't know.
No, well,
I think
I
when the
said
when the
unknown.
playoff, I know they're unknown. I really think that Houston is a regular season team. I think when the playoffs come around, just like the Lakers, they don't have enough offensively to keep going. They're going to be very easy. Again, Kevin Durant, they're going to put that pressure on him. Again, especially if you got Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, Hartenstein, and Chet Holmgren. That front line is going to just be too good, man. Again, they got those other guys too. Isaiah Joe and Wiggins are good defenders. They have
They'll
nothing
just-
but solid defenders all over the place, bro. And it's
Yeah,
like I
good
said, they're good luck, bro. Like I said, good
They'll
luck
just
again.
They'll do
Good
the
luck,
Kevin
bro.
Durant with the Celtics. They'll do the Kevin
Good
Durant
luck.
with the Celtics in 2022.
And guess what? They have no point guard. They have no guards to guard their guards. Who's guarding?
Maybe,
Well, who's guarding?
maybe, what's it called? Maybe the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks.
Yeah, right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Only
bro.
a Knicks fan
Only
think they
reason
gonna
I
win.
say that. The only reason I say that because when the playoffs come around, man, Brunson don't play, man. When the playoffs come around,
He don't.
Brunson,
He'll twist his ankle. Nobody's worrying about Brunson. He's gonna twist his ankle.
Nah, man. I've watched enough of Brunson to say, okay, yeah, this dude is the truth. Brunson's the truth. And if he gets hot in the playoffs, and he gets like like he did against Indiana or against Cleveland in the playoffs, he's nasty, bro. He's nasty.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, but we factor it in. It's a lot of times that I watch people like Harden go down, Chris Paul go down. You know, I mean, it happens.
I'm saying barring injuries. I don't want injuries. I really want
But,
everybody to be
yeah,
as
but
healthy
we
as
know this
possible.
motherfucker gonna turn his ankle. We know Brunson is gonna turn his ankle or get poked in the eye. It's gonna be some dumb stuff that's gonna happen. If I'm going off of history, it's like Kawhi Leonard to me in the playoff with some of these.
It's hard to root
it's
for
like
some of
that.
these niggas, man. They're too fragile.
And it's the Knicks. I can't do it. It's the Knicks.
Now, after I saw them niggas get cooked by Trey Young a few years ago, I was like,
But how about this?
y'all suck, bro. Y'all suck forever.
No, but forget that. Let's forget the Knicks beating them the championship.
That was a totally
right?
different team.
What if the Knicks though? What if the Knicks? No, what if the Knicks though beat them for the Cup championship? How crazy would that be?
That'd be wild.
Nothing.
And you know what? I'm going
mind
to
you, and it won't count. It won't count on the Warriors. I mean, on the Thunder's record.
I know. I was
last
gonna say I treated like the Trailblazers win against OKC this year.
That'd be New York. You think New York was celebrated, or would they say, "Nah, this is not a championship. We want a
They're
championship."
gonna celebrate. They're gonna celebrate it. Hell yeah. They better celebrate it.
New York,
Celebrate
this is for you.
I'm talking about the fan base. I'm talking about the fan base because they go crazy. They go crazy winning a playoff game.
Oh yeah,
They haven't won shit
we're gonna go
since the
crazy.
70s.
You know
We're
how
gonna go
crazy the
crazy
fan
for a
base
couple-
is, nigga. The Knicks fan base, they all retarded as hell.
We're not
I know.
retarded.
I
We're
can't
just
listen
straight
to
up. Get it right.
Retarded.
Yeah, I can't do New York,
Hey,
man.
y'all
They tell the truth, but see, you got to remember, anyone that's in that area, dude, they tell you the truth, but they got to exaggerate everything. It be on some old Fat Joe type stuff, man. He's telling the truth, but he's got to lie. They got to lie to you.
You gotta throw some shit on it.
Right, man. That's why I say I can't fuck with a New York Knicks fan talking about anything, music, anything. It's hard to do.
Say they like Fat Joe. They can say Fat Joe stay
That's
capping.
crazy.
Son. Fat Joe.
But nah,
I swear that nigga was 3 foot tall and he could, you know what I'm saying? It was like, come on, bro. The dude was 4'11", but he got to tell the story. He was 3 foot tall to exaggerate actually what the guy did, type deal. So I don't play. No. I ain't going back and forth. If you want to go back and forth with a New York fan, they've been losing all their life, like the Clippers too. So they are the Clippers of the
No,
East.
they are not. Stop it.
When's the
No,
last
they are
time the
not.
Knicks
They
won a
never had a
championship?
racist owner.
The 70s.
They never were forced to sell.
Yeah,
Nothing
you
like the
niggas, they
Clippers.
had won a championship
it.
in over
No.
50 years. Come on now. These niggas are not relevant.
The Clippers are the worst of the worst. I don't
The
care.
Clippers are the worst. Though.
I
They
would
have
never
they've
want to
been
be.
winning.
Damn, y'all.
I never want to be a Charlotte fan, and mind you, I used to be a Charlotte fan as a kid
Yo.
growing up. I was in love with Larry Johnson and Muggsy Bogues, David Wingate. What's it called? Who else was on that team? Kendall
Alonzo
Gill,
Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning. I love that team. Even when Alonzo
There
left,
was
we
a
got
good
Eddie
team.
Jones.
Must have sucked looking at them
Glenn
empty
Rice.
rafters all
Even-
the time, huh, Johnny?
Oh my God! And then we got Baron Davis. I was like, oh, we got Baron Davis. He's a baller. And then they left. They went
That was the
to
guy.
New Orleans,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, I'm done with this franchise. This thing is just trash. I'm gonna be a Heat fan.
Hey,
And I
yeah,
realized-
hey, chill out
Alonzo
with that North
and
Carolina
Larry
slander.
Johnson
Hey, that's where I'm from, man.
couldn't
Hey,
be
that's
friends.
exactly where I'm from. Y'all chill with that
Riley.
North Carolina slander.
Hey,
but-
There ain't no
see?
slander. It's the fucking truth.
You,
Man,
you over here
that's
talking about
slander.
the Clippers. You come from the Clippers of the East, the Charlotte Hornets.
No, I said no. I can't. If you compare the two, first of all, Charlotte don't win like that. At least the Clippers been winning, but they get knocked out in the later rounds and stuff like that. You can't tell me the Hornets be doing that. No way, no way. They
I'm
They
never
were
done
gonna
that.
be
At
good,
least the Clippers
but
got
I'm no
Alonzo
to be
longer-
Mourning
getting it.
and Larry Johnson hated one another.
I'm no longer
If they
rooting
could
for a
have gotten
team
along,
that
they would have
had
won.
another name. I'm never rooting for a team that had another name as a team. If you had another name at one point, you're not a team I want to root for.
The
Miami.
Lakers was always the Lakers.
Hey, no,
Well,
but,
they were the Minneapolis Lakers though, which is funny
Yeah,
because
they
there's no
was
goddamn lakes in LA.
Yeah,
no
but back in the day, they had like a rule: you couldn't change your team's name, so they just kept
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but
I mean, the
hey,
the
Johnny,
Lakers
though.
are a great franchise. What up, Kurt?
Hey, no, this.
Yo.
If I'm being honest, bro, this OKC team, they comparable to the Boston Celtics with Bill Russell, bro. That's how good they are, bro. They can probably win.
You know, it's so funny that you say that. None of those Boston Celtics teams ever won 65 games or more.
Really,
Never.
that's crazy.
Yeah, look it up.
Now, mind you, they did have 80 games. I think when he first played, it was 79 games a season. Then it went to 80. Then by the time when he retired, it was about 82. But I still don't think I think the most he's ever won was 64 games. If I'm correct. That was the most they've ever won. Because back then they had a lot of good teams. Back then there was a lot of good teams in the NBA back then. So,
but that's what this team is. They got so many good players, like you said, bro. It's not even just about their starting five, bro. They have a starting five on the bench, literally.
they have.
They literally have a
Yeah, we
starting five on the bench.
don't. We don't know how good Casey Wallace is. We don't really know how good Isaiah Joe is. We don't know how
Right.
good Wiggins is. We don't know how
Mitchell is ridiculous, man.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know because these dudes are just playing their role. The same way people didn't know Jaylen Brown was this good. Now all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, Jaylen Brown's a baller. They got Boston. What? They won like 6 games in a row, something like that.
Right.
And he's out here balling.
They got snapped the other day.
Oh, they lost the other day.
It
Yeah.
happens, bro.
Okay.
They still,
You know what I'm saying? They're third or fourth in the East right now. Nobody
think
had
they're
Boston.
third.
Chilltown said Boston wasn't even gonna make the playoffs.
You're talking dumb.
I didn't believe that. They have
Yeah,
another
we
chance
got to
to make the
start talking
playoffs.
different about that nigga Jaylen Brown. You was on it a couple years ago, Johnny. So salute to you.
Been on it because I watched them play
Yeah,
against my Heat. I watched a lot of
Yeah,
Eastern Conference games, so I watched Boston a lot, New York, Miami, Atlanta. Those are the teams I see the most of. I avoid the
Hey,
Hornets.
that's
'cause they
crazy,
suck.
but that's why I don't understand like how fans don't understand how other players play. You watch these players play your team every fucking like you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
That's what I tell people. That's why I say if you have a team, right, and you
Right.
watch at least half of your team games, you're going to see almost every NBA team in the league. So you're going to see
Yes.
other players. You're going to see how good they are. Man, Jaylen Brown always was cooking. I've had Jaylen Brown in my top 10 for 3 straight years.
Jaylen Brown is a very good player.
And with
He's
a
just
fucked up
not as
hand,
good
when
as
he fucked up
Tatum.
his hand. He was cooking these with a right. He fucked up his
They're
left
like,
hand.
oh, he's a second option. He's not even a first option. Hell, you're talking about Anthony Davis and Stephen Curry.
Bro,
and all that.
Jaylen Brown in
None of that.
2022.
Jaylen
Jaylen Brown
bro.
in 2022.
Yeah, we
Oh
mocked
my
it, Johnny,
God.
viciously when this nigga had Jaylen Brown in his top 10.
He's an elite defender, not a solid.
Yes.
He's an elite defender.
Elite defender. Remember
At all
2022?
NBA
they was in
level
the finals?
defense, yeah.
Bro, 2022
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown was ridiculous, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he was a
They was
monster,
not going to the
man.
finals without Jaylen Brown, bro.
That's what got me thinking about doing the Goat James Kingdom show when Brandon was like, "Yo, I want to do a basketball show," because back then I was saying Jason Tatum was top 10. And people was hating on him. Then I'm like, yo, how y'all don't watch Jason Tatum play basketball and not realize how good this kid is? This kid is good as hell.
He was
Yeah,
nice
the
as
Jason
dude.
Tatum.
He was nice.
He was
This is his
number one
rookie
in the
season.
world.
Yeah,
They was ranking
pissed
He's
him.
off
been nice
this
since
year.
his rookie season. Yeah,
He's been
exactly.
nice since his
Jason
rookie
Tatum is
season.
top
So it's
10.
like So I'm like, but again, it's all in the sense of you can't praise players today. They don't want you to praise, and it's the Zesty Jeffries. Back then, I used to call them Michael Jordan delusionals, because as soon as you start praising players and start trying to compare them to the past, which what else are we supposed to compare them to? Who am I supposed to compare Jason Tatum to besides players who played before him?
Right.
Like it don't make no sense. And then now, all of a sudden, when we comparing these players and they don't look right for them, now all of a sudden, Michael Jordan and Kobe are no longer the standard that we're supposed to compare everybody to. Like, it don't make no sense, bro. They're bad basketball fans. They don't have no team or nothing.
People think they're untouchable, bro. They think they're untouchable.
How's Jaylen Brown ain't got no left when he was playing half the season with his right hand hurt?
No, that was his left hand. That was his left hand. He hurt his left hand. He did hurt his left. That's why they said he didn't have a left, quote unquote. But he hurt his left hand. I think he had surgery in his left hand. But he was still killing niggas with a hand.
No, I'm talking about the time when the right hand was taped out.
Oh shit! I get.
Sometimes you got to play your role. Remember this talk
that
of
was
Jason
a different
Tatum
team when they first started out too.
Yeah, this talk of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who's the better player, is not new. This has been going on for years. It's just that Jason Tatum showed everybody that he's the better player, so the people left it alone. But now people are seeing what Jaylen. Like I always tell you, people again, anybody can be a great number one option on a team. If you're on a bad team and you're the best player on that team, why are you not going to get numbers? Like that's automatic.
Michael Porter
You know what I'm
Jr.
saying? Now is it harder because guys like Gillen say it's harder because that means every night they're game planning versus you. But still, Boston is still good. You're not game planning versus Jaylen Brown alone. They still have Derek White. They still have Pritchard. They still have a lethal shooting cast. But at the end of the day, Jaylen Brown can score. He rebounds. He defends. He can pass. He's smart. He has a high IQ. He can do a lot on the basketball court. And he can guard multiple defenders.
He athletic as shit.
Exactly. And he can guard multiple defenders. And that was the reason why they beat Dallas. They put him and Jason Tatum on Gafford and Lively and them, and every time they try to run a pick and roll with Luka, they were just switching on to Jason Tatum.
They blew the shit up. They blew it up.
Exactly,
every time,
blew that
bro.
shit every time. But they were killing that shit. They were destroying that shit.
Guess what? They was like, we gonna switch. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're not gonna, because they're great defenders and people don't want to give them praise because they're great offensive players. So now if we start praising them for being good two-way players, now all these great players are playing in LeBron's era. What does that say about LeBron's era?
Like,
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Unless they can put that player ahead of LeBron like a Steph or a Joker, they don't want that player to get no praise. Those y'all can clearly see the players that get praise: Kevin Durant, Joker, Steph. That's it. And Kawhi Leonard. No one else.
All the niggas you just seen, Braun beat all them niggas.
Kawhi Leonard shouldn't be getting no praise.
But all of them beat LeBron. That's the thing. All of them beat LeBron. So that's the thing. That's what it is. They all be the SGA ain't out here blowing out LeBron's Lakers and beating LeBron. If he did that, they would be praising it. Be like, oh, LeBron, look, letting the SGA Warriors become a dynasty on his watch. They would call them a dynasty with one championship.
SGA been getting his ass whooped the last few years by LeBron and the Lakers, so that's probably why they don't like him. Yes, it is, nigga. We got to win the record against your team.
They lost. Well, in 2023, they lost when LeBron broke the record.
I was just about to say thank you, sir. And then there's been other games where OKC. Now I ain't gonna lie, New World, they've been going back and forth though. The OKC and Lakers always went back and forth in the regular season. They were probably tied to like 2-2.
Not really. It's narrow.
Seriously, we can look it up, right? We don't gotta keep arguing. We can look this up, y'all. It's literally in the.
Go ahead, look it up, Kurt. Ain't nobody scared of looking up. Like we don't make shit up. We look it up.
Who beat the Lakers in the play-in last year? The OKC beat the Lakers in the play-in last year. 2023.
Well, no, you mean in the tournament? In the play-in
tournament? Yeah.
In the in-season tournament?
Okay.
Yeah. I got another fear factor.
I'll look it up for him. I ain't gonna keep arguing with them.
We're listening. 2 cents. What you got for us?
Hey, I got another fear factor for Kirk. Okay. I'm sorry. It's OKC. Yeah. See, here's another one I always throw in on different games. Is when I look at what I was looking at. Remember the year Miami had beat San Antonio. The San Antonio, because I was actually staying here at that time, they had to wait a whole nother year on a revenge tour to actually beat them. So I throw that in. See, it's other motivation. Someone passed away in your family, a birthday, or that team traded you, or stuff like that. So it's some other factors. I'm almost nervous to even see Kevin Durant play against OKC that deep. So
that
people are playing with that. No, hold on. Listen what I'm saying. People will play
They beat
like
them already.
okay. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna finish. Some people can play with their hair on fire based upon a certain situation. But hey, look, Houston could get knocked out by Denver. I'm still scared of Denver. Denver is
They
not
beat
gone.
Denver last year.
Man, fuck last year, and
That
you
was
know people
last
was
year,
hurt.
man.
Look, no.
They're
I'm
better
not
than
gonna let
they
you do
were
that.
last year, and they beat
So
them
is
No,
last
Denver.
year.
hold on. I heard you say that earlier. Look, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Today's
So quit
price.
Yeah, it's
talking
been
like that.
since
Look,
then.
Wait. Fat Joe ain't lie saying that. That was the truth
Nope.
from Fat Joe. That was the truth from Fat Joe saying that.
oh yeah. Fact.
Hold on, wait, David. So David, you have nobody beating OKC's for as of right. I mean, I know as of right now, most of us think that, but let's just say us being the basketball fans that we are, with the season still only being in December, we still got another 50-something games to play. Can you see anyone beating them, or you just thinking to yourself, man,
Nope. It's a
no,
wrap.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap this
Even
year.
for your Knicks, even for your Knicks.
Even for the Knicks, unfortunately. Unless
Especially for the
SGA gets hurt,
It's okay,
they win it.
Zesty.
They win it.
Listen.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
It's okay. He ain't live long. He probably didn't even see Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas. He probably ain't never seen that.
Mike Tyson didn't train.
But David
He
David
didn't
knows ball.
train for that
David
fucking
knows
fight.
ball.
I'm not
David
gonna lie,
knows ball.
bro.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Mike did not train for that fight. Mike was in Japan enjoying himself.
I know,
for
but
sure.
we know that shit can happen. We know they might let off the gas at the end of the year.
They're
Nobody
not
knows
letting
what's
off for
gonna happen.
No, I
nothing.
mean
They're showing the league that
again,
this is our league now.
I am interested in seeing it. To me, it makes it more intriguing. Instead of saying, "Oh, damn, that's it, nobody has a chance," it's going to say, "Well, let's see who really does have a chance. Let's see who's going to tuck the tail in and just say, hey, man, we're just going to go into the next season. Who's going to say, nah, let's focus on how we can get better. Let's focus on what we can do, and let's see what happens." Because when the playoffs come, like he said, a lot can happen in the playoff time, and a lot can happen during the regular season as well. I don't want to wish on no injuries, but like I said, we have to think of injuries, and it shows you how good OKC is. But as of right now, we are witnessing greatness as far as the OKC Thunder team is. They are ready to champs. They have the league MVP. They have multiple stars on their team. They play team basketball. They have great chemistry, great camaraderie. There's not a player on their team that you can dislike. That's another thing too. There's not one player. Even normally, right, when there's like a real good defender, right, people usually hate them, right? The Rodmans, right? The Scottie Pippens were kind of hated, right? Because they were just so good. The Ron Artest, because they're dirty players. The Draymond Greens, right? People hate, but nobody. Bruce Bowens, but nobody be hating on nobody hates on Lou Dort. Nobody be hating on Wallace. Nobody hates on none of their players. They're likable. They're young.
Lou Dort haven't even been playing. That's
what I'm saying. Lou Dort, Hartenstein's been out for the last 6 or 7 games, and he's an integral part of what they do. He's their second best playmaker.
Right. Shea sat down one game. They blew out Utah. This shit crazy, bro.
So yeah,
I lie, OKC beat the Lakers twice last year. They only faced 3 times. I don't know why they didn't
when they got Hartenstein was when I was like, this when I was like, man, this is gonna be bad for the league, man.
Yeah, I knew it was that was a power move.
I was like,
that was
man.
That was a sneaky
him and Alex Caruso and him changed the game.
I was like, yo, but adding him on top of it, I was like, yo, they about to.
But you know why they did that? That Dallas series really changed that though.
I bet you
when they had Lively and Gafford.
Yeah, because they can't trust Chet, you know, and now.
All right, hold on. I got you, Ajani. So, because Kirk called me a fucking liar, so I got you. So, since LeBron's been there, the Lakers are 15-10 against OKC.
Ooh,
domination,
so
nigga. And you guys only just started winning last couple years.
Wait. You said that. What about the last 3 years since 2023?
Thank you, bro. Please look at that, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I should have said that.
Since 2023? Okay, I got you. It's still open.
It's not a good record, bro.
Okay, so 2020, 2022, 2023, Lakers 2-1 against OKC. 2023, 2024, Lakers 3-1 against OKC. Last year, you guys got 2 and we only got 1. So at the end of the day, we've been beating y'all ass. Like I said,
7-4. That's 7-4.
I told
that's
you.
7-4.
Hey, that's tough.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Y'all think I was lying, nigga? I watched the Lakers play, nigga. I would know we
that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. New World.
New World. He thought we forgot about the Al Horford years.
LeBron James.
Niggas ain't forget Al
LeBron
Horford in
James.
OKC.
Hey, it is. LeBron, the reason why we been killing y'all though. LeBron literally go off on you niggas every time down the stretch, and that's mostly why y'all lose.
I ain't gonna lie, New World. I didn't even know that though. I'm not even.
Yeah, when y'all had Robinson,
I appreciate you telling me that. I ain't gonna cap.
we were still putting foot to ass.
But like we put our foot on Jordan fans' necks. We put our foot on Jordan fans' neck.
Always, nigga.
Told you.
Right on your neck, Zesty Jeffries.
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. Like the Lakers ain't doing shit with OKC this year, bro. They're not doing shit with this team. Believe it or not.
That niggas ain't talking about Alexander.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I think the Lakers' problem is watching them play the other night is obviously is one thing. They only get shots created for those other guys when LeBron, Reeves, or Luka's creating those shots. Their offense is not predicated on getting those guys shots. Those guys only getting shot predicated on letting LeBron, Luka, and Reeves cook. I think they might just have to let LeBron be the point guard, like Brandon said, because when he's the point guard, he looks to get people involved. The other two guys don't do it. They looking to get their shots. Like it's weird.
And then no pass.
And that's easy. And that's easy to defend. Yeah. He said these fake OKC fans getting exposed.
I'm not a fake OKC fan, sir.
You gotta be,
man.
You wasn't.
I'm not a fake OKC fan. I'm not.
I know you. You want to know.
I'm not. I've been watching this team. I've been watching this team ever since. I've been watching this team. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm an NBA fan. I'm just gonna say I'm an NBA fan. So I don't care if you call me. I don't really don't care, bro. But I've been watching OKC since Shea been averaging 30 for his first year, bro.
That's how I know you're not an OKC fan.
No, that's fine.
But he's not. He's not an OKC fan. That's the thing, though. He's not an OKC fan. That's fine.
I'm an NBA fan, bro.
But no. But
at least he's not a player fan. That's worse.
No. I'm like, but I've been watching this team before they won a chip, though. I've been watching the team before they won a chip.
You'd be a Sonic fan.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm an NBA
Who the hell's a Sonic fan? That's like being a Chiefs fan. Who the hell was ever a Chiefs fan?
People were Sonic fans back in the day, Johnny.
OKC fan, bro. But I've been watching this team before they won, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, first of all, y'all gotta give Russell Westbrook and KD their props. They created some OKC Thunder fans, though. It's like, let's keep it real. They did. Let's keep it real.
And those would be Sonic fans.
And why y'all mad? And so why y'all be mad at bandwagon fans? Why y'all be mad at bandwagon fans?
Literally, bro. Y'all
they lose too. They lose more than anybody else because they teams
yeah, but
don't
then they
always
hop
win.
off the bandwagon and go to somebody else.
But they had for them to hop off. They had to take an L.
They hop off before the L happens.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, I keep telling you, they want you to get their Harold Miner effect. They got one doggone championship, and we supposed to lose our mind. I mean, like, this shit is so crazy. Okay,
with 2 cents. No, 2 cents. It's not just the one championship. It's the fact that they listen. 24-1 is not nothing to scoff at, bro. 24-1.
No.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about what we're looking at right now.
They're blowing everybody out
right now. Because we're trying, like I said, the other night, I was like, okay, man, the Suns got a chance. Man, halftime, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Right.
And I took a nap. I took a nap because I was going to do the Laker game. So when I woke up in the middle of the third quarter and I see it's 103-62.
Yo.
Right.
Yeah,
crazy.
At this point in time.
This happened 10 years ago, bro. This should happen 10.
Hey, listen, man. Somebody talking about bandwagons.
Yeah, here you go. Bandwagon's in the building. Hold on. Let them know, bandwagon. Let them know you hit a bandwagon all the way to the
listen,
title.
man.
Tell
You
them.
here to be a band? Kirk, be a fucking bandwagon. It don't hurt, man. Shit, man. If OKC loses this bitch, you ain't an OKC fan. That's how the bandwagon operates.
Nah, I fuck with the team. I'm not really a bandwagon. I fuck with this. I can't even lie, bro. If they lose, because I was fucking with them when they lost to Dallas. I was like, bro, this team's a great team. I love how they play, bro. That's why I like them. I like NBA basketball, bro. Like Ajani said, they play the right way, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, bro. Y'all can talk shit all y'all want.
They do. I wish my
Heat would play. But nobody knocks him for that.
Exactly.
Hey,
listen, if the motherfucking Heat win a damn championship, then the bandwagon finna have a damn Heat profile picture on this bitch.
Yeah, we know you ain't the first person been on the bandwagon. Hey, people are Kansas City fans. They was a Yankee fans. I watched it all throughout my life. How they are fans. Man, he act like my grandma was used to do. She's like that. I like them Boston Celtics. Yeah. I get it. Everybody know how people on the bandwagon Dude, they jump off. They all got broken, twisted
Yeah, but
ankles.
they got to take an L to jump off. It's like I keep telling you, let them take their L's because they whatever team they on, they always gonna win. So right now he happy. Yeah, they the champ. He the bandwagon. He ride with OKC. But like you said, if Denver beats them, what happens? Then he becomes what, the Denver Nuggets fan, or maybe the Heat because the
Oh
Heat gonna beat
shit.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Gonna be a
Actually,
Heat
man,
fan
this
next
team
year.
Hey,
young as
listen, man.
shit, bro.
Whoever wins, fuck it.
He funny as shit. OKC young as shit though, y'all. They young as shit, bro.
That's
I'm
a
not
great
gonna be.
experience.
I'm not gonna be
That's a great
depressed.
experience as a fan.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's a great experience as a fan.
not
He's
gonna
never
be a.
depressed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a Knicks fan and the shit ain't team ain't win since the fucking '70s and shit. Fuck
Oh
that
God.
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
you
like
ain't
that's
that
like
crazy.
that's like one of them fans that go on the road wearing the road team's jersey, and then when they lose, they take that jersey off, and underneath is the home team
Right.
jersey, and they be like, "I was rooting for the team to win the whole
Hey,
time."
Yo,
Damn
hey,
right.
bro.
the,
That's how you know
Shit.
the wild shit.
niggas ain't
The
winning in
wild
real
shit
life,
about
bro.
being
That's
alive for 42. When you're alive for 42 years and the New York Liberty win the title before the Knicks.
Exactly. Shit.
I
Yeah,
ain't
we
lying.
already know how that's gonna go, man.
Hopefully
It's
Spike Lee
all good.
does see his team win. Shit. I mean, if
Yeah,
not,
he
fuck it.
was.
Be a
Well, he did.
bandwagon.
He was
Shit. Ain't
older.
nothing wrong
He
with
was
that
old
shit.
enough to see the Knicks win.
Ain't nothing
He
wrong
was
being a
old
fucking
enough.
bandwagon. Shit. You
My
never
dude was
depressed.
alive in
Fuck.
the 70s.
You never
This is
depressed.
what I
You never
want. I
depressed.
want the team
No
that wins.
loyalty.
Whatever team wins this year's cup, I want them to celebrate. Man, I hope they, like, I hope it's Toronto Raptors. They'll celebrate.
Aren't they out?
No, it's not the Raptors. Not the Raptors. I'm sorry, the Orlando
Yeah.
Magic.
Okay,
Maybe
you don't think OKC gonna celebrate?
I think they
They
will. Now
barely
that you say
celebrated
that.
when they won the title.
Cause they all young, bro. They could be like, they could be happy as shit. The only person gonna be serious is SJ. He be like, yeah, we're just trying to focus on winning the championship. They're all gonna be screaming in the background, like that shit.
No,
They gonna
You
be
know how
I
much
think
all
that
celebrate.
champagne
the
was left
NBA
over
should
in their
the NBA
champion?
better send them a memo and be y'all better celebrate this shit, man. It don't
Hey,
look good for the league to
they
do it.
better find whoever don't celebrate for real.
They
Like
they
we didn't even
barely
see we didn't even
they
see
didn't even use up
the
all their champagne when they won the actual
the
championship.
Need to get that
did we see
Joker
the
ass when
did
I
the
celebrate.
did we see the Bucks raise their banner? Did their Bucks raise the banner? Yes or no? Yeah, right. They
yeah, they
raised the
did.
banner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
20,
they
They
the
celebrated
21,
last year with that cup,
yeah,
though.
20,
Giannis
21,
led that
22
shit, bro.
season.
Yeah.
they
Hey, listen,
Look,
I like Joker, but Joker ain't
history
celebrate.
repeats
Didn't he
itself.
leave? Didn't he forget the fucking Finals MVP trophy or some shit?
yeah. Joker don't care about
He
basketball.
was drunk as
Joker,
shit, bro. He
Joker don't
was
be caring
drunk
about
as
no
shit.
basketball, man.
He be like, that's
Joker
mine.
don't care
That's
about
mine. That's
basketball.
mine. Okay.
Yo,
He plays basketball because he's really good at it. He belongs in the nineties.
that's just it. That's just it.
I agree.
He belongs in
He's
the
just
nineties.
good at ball. He don't give a fuck
He
about
just
ball.
really good at that shit.
Yeah,
And he's
he be
super
hitting
crazy.
fucking half court heaves and throwing the shit
He's
up
been doing
last
that for a
second,
while.
just walk off like he didn't do nothing.
Yo,
Yeah.
did you see his face when he won the title though? His face winning his first title was looking like he just has Bill Russell. Like this
That
nigga,
nigga
like
showed
this
more.
is his
He
face said
showed more
this is
emotion
what I
when he
do.
won his horse race and fucking shit.
Yeah, he loved that shit. That's the shit he loved. And I'm
Yeah, but
not
I ain't gonna lie
knocking
to
the
y'all,
nigga for
bro.
that.
He
Cause
ain't
the
winning
nigga's a
another
hell of a
championship,
hooper.
bro.
He
They're
not.
That
not
shit
beating
was
OKC.
hilarious.
Hey,
When
you don't think that fat ass white boy gonna win another championship, huh, Kirk?
Fat ass.
He ain't beat. They can't. I don't think they
He
beat.
ain't about to win no more. That's the truth, my nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
that shit was
It's
funny
kind of
I
when
don't know.
it's
when
kind
they
of
told him
sad that
there
he's
was
not
a
gonna win
parade.
one because he doesn't have no All NBA help. We don't have no All Defensive help. We don't have no
He
All
don't,
Star help.
and he's
He
not
don't have
gonna
none of
leave
that.
Denver either. So as long as he stayed there, he's gonna be shit out of luck. I guess
The
they had a
funniest part
Cinderella
was
run in 2023 because of Anthony Davis. That should have been our championship, but it is what it is.
no,
He got him a
no,
free
I'm not gonna say
Darvingham
no, no,
trophy.
no, no. The
the
Nuggets
funniest
still a
part
good
was when they
team,
won the
bro.
title and they were
Whoa,
like, "There's
whoa,
a
whoa,
parade."
whoa,
He's like, "There's
whoa!
a
Hold on,
parade."
wait. The
Shit,
Nuggets,
I gotta
wait.
be here still. Fuck.
The Nuggets done swept the. Hold up, the Nuggets done swept the Lakers for two. Bro, hold up, bro. Yeah, they've been whooping y'all ass for a minute right now. New World,
Yeah,
Nigga,
but
they ain't better
that's
than
because
us though. They've
Anthony
been beating
Davis.
us because they
That's because
haven't been
Anthony
better than
Davis.
us.
Yeah, as soon as we
Because
got
damn,
Anthony
rid
what
Davis.
nigga? They've been nigga 4-0 and 4-1. What?
Because Anthony Davis bum ass.
I can't. Nah, y'all. The Nuggets had y'all number, bro. I
No, they
can't
do
let
have the
you.
Lakers numbers, but I'm just saying
yeah,
that doesn't.
dude.
But they're not champions because they beat the
Nah,
Lakers.
nigga, I'm not gonna count Jamal Murray hitting circus shots and sending us
What?
home because he fucking dropping AD in a weak ass drop coverage, bro. No, they're not
I
better
will
than
say.
us.
I will say AD definitely like will have one great game, and then the next game he was just. I'm not playing LeBron. Not today. I don't feel like it today, LeBron. Like I
Anthony
understand
Davis
that.
only goes off if you force him the ball. He doesn't find his own shots. He's not aggressive enough to do that. He'll get putbacks. Again, you have to get him involved. You have to have a point guard and somebody who's willing to get him involved early and often. That's
You're
it.
right, because he'll do that jab step. All he gonna do is
And that's just not gonna. That's not winning basketball. He can't shoot threes. He's not. No, I don't want to hear that shit.
He's like a
man.
big ass Kobe, bro. Just take mid range.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shooting these bum ass mid range shots, man.
And if it don't go in, he's still gonna shoot them all night.
But a lot of the reason why it's not as good as it is, I think he had a lot of injuries. He's lost a lot of athleticism.
Yeah, he ain't the same like he used to. He used to
not.
be.
This is not the
He's
new
not the
owners
same.
AD.
Man, his career would have been over if he didn't get traded to the Lakers with LeBron.
Oh my!
That's why he wanted out.
But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, he was with a good little squad with Drew Holiday over there.
See, they was all right over there, but they didn't have no expectations. They didn't have no expectations over there. He ain't got no bright lights. He ain't won no MVP, so the media's not on his head. Like, the nigga was in the perfect spot while he was over there. And then, they had that series against the Warriors that also gave him a little bit of clout. But other than that, like, what else does this nigga have before coming to the Lakers? Like, he had that good 2020 run, yeah. Niggas still saying he should have won Finals MVP, even though we saw what LeBron did in Game 6. But it is what it is.
No, he had a great run. He had a
great series.
Yeah,
series.
but it was only second best.
AD had a great playoff run.
He did. I ain't gonna lie. If
he did. It was a great run for that 2020 run.
Yeah, if you won Finals MVP, I wouldn't have been mad. No, I wouldn't have been mad at all. He was playing great. But LeBron,
that was AD's peak right there, 2020. That was his peak.
LeBron averaged triple double.
Y'all, that's why I was telling my wife the other day about this because she was telling me, I forgot what player she was asking me about today. She was like, "What's his stats?" And I was like, "I don't know." She was like, "Baby, you the stats guy," and I'm like, "Baby, I don't pay attention to stats like that. Like when I'm watching the game." Like I don't be paying attention. Like I don't. I like I'm watching LeBron play the other night, and you can clearly see when LeBron's on the floor, the Laker offense is ran differently. It's the reason why Marcus Smart was hitting all those threes. Like it's because LeBron is setting up everything. Like you can just see certain players affect the game. Like I was talking about with Rondo, you can clearly see how Rondo affects the game. Like you can clearly see how. That's why I always tell you people the most important guys on the basketball court is your defensive anchor and your point guard. If you have a solid defensive anchor and you have a solid point guard, either way, you're going to win games, bro, because you're going to have a good offense or a very good defense. One or the other, it's going to help you win. So, like, when I see what the Lakers are doing, sometimes I say to myself, they got to go to LeBron. Like, they got to just let LeBron be the point guard.
Hey, you saw Reeves get exposed, nigga. Watching that shit pissed me off.
No, because they it's true what Gilbert Arenas says. They look to get fouls. They're looking to get the fouls because they're looking to get the defender off balance because they're so good at one-on-one. So and when they're not getting the calls, which is what's going to happen in the playoffs, they're going to swallow the whistle a lot.
Before you know it, you're down 15 points because they pouted for not getting
exactly.
The foul call.
And now you're just. And now you're Ruby just standing
yeah,
around
they
hoping
do
you're
that
going to
shit
get a
way
pass.
too much. You didn't put Luke on the same team with Reeves and just gave this nigga a terrible influence.
They don't put pressure at the rim. They put pressure on the defender to shoot a mid-range fadeaway one-legger. Like you got to LeBron put pressure getting to the rim. That changes everything. Let's get to the rim. That's why I kind of like Austin Reeves a little bit better because you see Austin Reeves go to the rim. He tries to get a layup sometimes, but Luka is always with this weird step back shit, and I'm like, yo, like you. Come on,
You're
Luka.
jumping
Like
away from the contact.
That's because Luka, he can't beat his man all the time. You notice the nigga is very slow. So if he's going up against a defender that can stay in front of him, he's got to take that step back every single time.
Jaylen Brown.
Man, Luka got.
They literally did that same shit to him in the finals.
LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves got to get used to being catch and shoot guys. They just got to get used to it.
Literally.
That's really it.
Hey, literally.
Because when they're not being ball facilitators, it's almost like they're only using them for screens and as a decoy instead of using them as somebody that can catch and shoot. Go in the corner, nigga, hit this catch because you got to make them because you need them. You need it.
I guess he do that, Ajani. Shea do that shit all the time. Shea get off the ball and hit a catch and shoot all day. I think it will do that shit, literally. He'll hit a cut too. Hit a crazy cut.
But again, I still think the Lakers are still a good enough team. I trust what they're doing with JJ. I don't think they need to make any moves.
It's still a new team too. They made a
JJ's not a bad coach though.
From last year.
Yeah, and they got Marcus Smart and LeBron back, so let's see how they can run with that. Because Marcus Smart, he can do something stupid at the same time be real smart on the basketball court. But I mean, like I said, though, this is be honest, man. The OKC Thunder is the cream of the crop right now. It's them and the rest of the league, bro. And it's a big
was a
gap.
free throw merchant too. I don't even think he's.
Yeah,
They said he was a free throw merchant.
Look, we get Zesty Jeffries like this, right? Hold on, wait. Hey, guys, we get Zesty Jeffries like this, right? Who tells me, just give it up for the Lakers, right? But when Rich Paul says it's look at him making excuses for LeBron and blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, these dudes can't help themselves, bro,
They
and they
can't stay
don't
consistent. No consistency.
they don't remember how they felt yesterday, and they had the nerve to tell us how they felt 60 years ago. Like, they're the worst people in the world, bro.
Damn, bro, he said 60 years.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Come on, man. Like, it's upsetting that these dudes be like wish-washy, flip-flopping all the time. Never can stand on nothing consistent, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. If OKC lose, bro, I'm still gonna be rocking with this team.
Yeah, I'm a Heat fan, and I always tell people that I've always been a Heat fan, but nobody gives a fuck about my Heat. If I had a show about the Heat, nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, Kirk, you had that shit.
yeah. But when you a
Fuck all that shit,
basketball fan,
In the bandwagon.
Yeah, you can have that shit, man. Fuck that
I fuck
bullshit.
with this team, bro.
I don't give a damn. The Lakers win, nigga. It's all Lakers all day. Goddamn, nobody gives a fuck.
Who is this nigga, y'all?
Hey, you ain't got to know who the fuck the bandwagon is. The bandwagon's the bandwagon,
is
man.
first of all, he's a GOAT James Kingdom member. That's number one. Let's just start there. So salute to you, brother. And two, he has the fucking championship team as his team. Who the fuck gonna argue with that?
Hey, I ain't lying, bro. You on my team right now, bro. Hey, you good for the next 3 years, bro. You good for the next 3 years. I promise you.
Hey,
bandwagon
Zesty,
no
check this
basketball
out.
though too.
Hey,
If they 3P,
Zesty.
y'all, I want to see where y'all at, bro. I'm 28. If they 3P, I'll be 30. I'm like, where y'all
If they
Go ahead,
3-peat, that
two
shit would
cents.
be off the chain. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead,
Hey,
go ahead, 2
hold on.
cents.
Hey yo,
Oh,
you speaking on a lot of basketball for somebody who was 3 years old when Kobe won his first ring.
Well,
I was
Kobe's not.
17
Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
when
Kobe,
won
Kobe,
his
no
first
disrespect
ring.
to Kobe, but the helicopter was
Hold
2020.
on, wait. I want to hear what 2 cents got to say. Go ahead, 2 cents.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I'm gonna say this, but I ain't trying to mess up your future like FanDuel or Prize Pick endorsements. Hey, we still got to remember it's still entertainment, and a lot of this stuff do look a little suspect, like how and why and all that. So I take it with a grain of salt. What's going on in the NBA, NFL, and all that kind of stuff. But I know sometimes, just like I know subjectively, you can say Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. I know you can do that. But no, hold on. But objectively, I can say, objectively mean if, say, a guy in China never watched basketball, he saw the numbers, saw the footage, and it can be proven around the world. It can be redone, and so you can see what it is to prove it. A lot of people be talking subjective. Mike is great. He's great. But objectively, you can't touch LeBron with his resume. But that's all I'm saying on that part. So I said that to say that about OKC. Subjectively, right now, you can't say they're going to win the championship. I mean, subjectively, you can say they're going to win because look how many games they won. I've saw that shit fall flat too many times. But objectively, okay, first of all, they have to win the championship. Now, that's a great guess. Hell, I thought Derrick Rose was going to be the shit. Big Dog Robinson and all these people like that. That shit can fizzle out. I just want to put my hand in my chin and let the same things that's been happen to these motherfuckers that don't know.
Wait, I got 2 cents. You know, Chicago Bulls went 72-10 and won a championship, bro. It's very possible that they can definitely win. That's what I'm trying to. So it's
but that's the thing. That my thing is that I don't mind people making the predictions on either side of the spectrum, right? I don't care if somebody says, listen, we're talking about one team versus the field. Obviously, picking the field is probably the better option. But again, it's not hard to say as what we're seeing, as much as we've been watching basketball, we've all been watching basketball for well over 20 years as men. Bro, this team is really scary looking. It's just as simple as this. When Kerosene tried to tell us, right? What was it you had to do to slow them down? The man said you have to stop them in transition. And you know, he says why they're good in transition? Because they're good shooters and you play up on them. What the fuck does that have to do with transition defense? It's like he can't even explain to you what you would have to do to beat them. That's how good they are. There's like with Michael Jordan, they say, well, you slow Michael Jordan down, you have a chance, right? You let LeBron shoot, you have a chance, right? You slow down Draymond Green, you have a chance, right? What the fuck do you do to slow down OKC?
Yeah, but how can we explain how they aren't good in the half court?
They are good in the half court.
Let's not even go there. He was like they're not good in the half court.
How?
And he
How
was
they
like
not good in half court?
That's what he was saying, bro. I would play
Oh,
it,
wow.
but I don't want him to
I
flag
want him to
me.
explain that shit.
So
Zesty is Jeffrey Logic. That's what it is.
He's horrible. He's hard.
But
They
you know,
can't
but you know,
explain
it's
it because
crazy
they can't
though.
talk
Hey
hoops.
Johnny, bro, like OKC said this themselves, bro. They start everything with one of the defensive end, bro. They said they're not worried about offense, bro. They're worried about
That's the
playing.
whole point. That's why
Yeah.
stopping them on transition is so hard because they force so many turnovers. They
Right.
block so many shots.
That's
They
what they wanna
contest so
do.
many shots. They
Right.
run when they get to the glass. They hit the glass and they run. It's hard to stop a team that can run, and many people could bring the ball up. Chet could bring the ball up. Jalen Williams could bring the ball up.
Literally.
Casey Wallace could bring the ball up. SGA could
Everybody,
bring the ball up.
literally.
Hey, what
Everybody can bring the ball
OKC
up.
has that
And
everybody
Caruso
else
could bring the
doesn't
ball
have
up.
is energy and effort. You can't teach that. Like they literally hustle to every single play, and that's something that's unstoppable when you have the talent that they have.
New World's exactly right, and that's the thing. They said they're not worried about offense, bro. They're worried about stopping you, and then we'll worry about offense. We'll give the ball to Shea, and then we'll run screens and cut. Like what the? They make the game so easy, bro. This shit's not rocket science, bro.
And the crazy thing,
Hey, hold
I've
on,
been
guys.
watching Chet.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am feeling like shit right now. This shit's starting to kick my ass, bro.
Oh,
I
damn,
am-
bro.
No, I feel like shit, bro. I'm trying to muscle through this show. I really can't, bro. I'm gonna have to cancel, not cancel the show, but I'm gonna have to end the show a little early tonight.
I was like, what the fuck?
I'm getting my
Yeah.
ass kicked right now, bro. I
Are you
took some
sick?
medicine before. Yeah, I'm sick, man. Man, my head is pounding, my nose is running.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard.
My body's aching. I got the chills
sorry,
like a
bro.
motherfucker.
It's already been
bro,
2
right
hours
now.
show. It's good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, it's good. You good, bro? When you pulling a Kawhi Leonard on us, you pulling a Kawhi Leonard. It's all good.
Hey, salute.
What was that?
I
What was that?
appreciate
Game
it,
five?
Johnny.
Was it game 5 in '97 that Jordan came with the flu game? What game was that? Game 5?
The hangover game, you mean?
The alcohol poison game.
Yeah, hey, flu. Hey, it's the flu podcast, man. This shit about to be monumental.
Yeah, man. But I exactly. And this flu season, bro. Listen. I started feeling it earlier today. I've been asleep all day too. On top of that, to try to get ready for tonight's show. I was actually trying to make grass for tonight's show, and I couldn't even do it because I'm really feeling like shit. But I gotta go shower and take some medicines and pass out because
Get
this
some
shit is kicking my
Theraflu,
ass.
some Vicks.
Hey, we got you. We know Kawhi. You the Kawhi of
You
podcast.
see, I have my tea, and if anybody was fucking with me, I could easily tell them fuck off.
Nah, fuck that. You AD. You AD tonight.
Yeah, man.
Nah, we good.
I appreciate no. So first of all, I want to thank all you gentlemen for coming up again. But go ahead, 2 cents.
Hey, what's the next day? Is it Sunday?
Yes, we're going live on Sunday afternoon at 12 Eastern, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Also on FYF Sports Debate. But don't forget to check out tomorrow night the TikTok takeover with Lamont. I won't be at tomorrow's live. I'll probably be in the comments, but I probably won't pop up because I'm going to be with my wife watching the Cup tournament with her. You know, my wife's a big time Knicks fan. So, but again, make sure y'all catch Lamont on the TikTok takeover there. Also, like I said, Sunday show is always going to be there. We go live noon Eastern sharply right here on GOAT James Kingdom with the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. We'll figure out a topic by then. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of content, just support us by becoming a subscriber to the channel, like the videos, become a member of the channel by hitting that join tab, pick a particular tier that fits you well, and just support us. And again, we have a lot of stuff going on. Again, I'm going to be doing a Christmas special this year for all GJK members. You know, we do play-by-play. I always be stepping up for the game of the week on Tuesday nights. But again, this is what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. I want to thank everybody for joining me here on another great Friday night exposure with the Exposer. We talked about how the OKC Thunder and SGA are putting terrifying notation marks on Zesty Jeffrey lives because they are out here wrecking the NBA, beating teams by 40, not playing their superstars in the fourth quarter. So they're just great. But again, I want to thank you, gentlemen. You guys have all been great. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe at FYF Sports and GOAT James Kingdom. And as I always told y'all, you have officially been exposed by the Exposer. Peace and blessings. Y'all enjoy the rest of the evening. Peace.
All right, AD.